Hey y'all, this is Dr. Mugg Simpson. Just had a hell of a interview and sit down with Real Life Street Stars. Y'all make sure y'all go check that out. Run it up. We turning it up. We lit, we live, and it's local. Let's get it on.
Real life. If that shit ain't real life,
It ain't real life. Just ain't real life street stars. You know what time it is.
Real life street stars. Let's go. We got a momentous occasion right now, man. We got a real story, man. We got goddamn from Jackboy turned jeweler, man. We got Mug in this building, man.
Yes, sir.
Blessings for you to come on this couch. Blessings on you to give us your story. There are some people that sit here and might have seen you out and about, and some celebrities, on their snaps. You that guy in the corner when it comes to their jewelry. Anybody iced out, you that part of that guy in the corner.
Yeah.
That's stand over their shoulder, just clarifying that, make sure it's hidden right.
Yeah, you gotta make sure it's right, man.
And you came in right yourself,
Yes,
looking luxurious.
Thanks to our manufacturers, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's go through that, man, because your story is really an epic one, man, in which you came from trials and tribulations to climb your way out of this situation organically.
Right. Yeah.
You did not clout your way up in this. You got it organically, you got out the mud.
Yeah.
First and foremost, even your name.
Right.
How does one get that moniker? How does one get that name, first and foremost?
Well, like it come from a lot of different things. I'm from a segment in Fort Worth called Meadowbrook. And on little clique, it was called Meadowbrook Underground. So we put MUG together. You get what I'm saying? Me and my homeboy, rest in peace, DK. We put a clique together and we was rapping, freestyling like Swisher House and all them. And we was doing grills and everything, so we called it Mug, M-U-G. Yeah. And with me being one of the leaders and all that, I took on the moniker because I got it tatted in my head.
It's on
like this was like 1999. Yeah, I got this tatted in my head in 99.
And I thought it was because you kept mugging everybody like.
Yeah, I mean well that's my story, but it all fit. That's what we was, So me being a church boy, I grew up in the church. That's how I moved to Fort Worth, Texas from Steubenville, Ohio when I was 4 years old. My dad moved with the church, so we all came down here to Texas. And just growing up in the church, you get shielded from a lot of things, but we were never shielded because our family was really that. You get what I'm saying? So we believed in the power of God. We just watched it and everything. And then by the time I was 12, something hit my family. Crack epidemic hit my family, you know what I'm saying, with my dad. And it made me like.
Your dad actually was
a minister. Yeah, he was a minister.
No, I'm saying he actually was doing crack.
Man, I seen my nigga hit the pipe. Fuck me up.
Like when you walked, how old were you?
I was 12 years old.
You walked in on him?
Walked in on him. He's sitting on the bed he worked at American Airlines. So we was well off. I walk in, see my boy hit a pipe. I was like, whoa. And it messed me up and it made me realize like this shit really real. You knew what crack was to a T at that time. You knew what it was? Yeah, I knew what it was, but I didn't know where it came from. That's how sheltered we were.
How did that affect y'all family effort?
So I got 3 younger brothers and we all like stair step. So, I'm like they OG, they listen to me. I remember one time it spells. You get what I'm saying? It spells, they go on spells and it's almost every time they get paid. They go on the binge, they leave, you know what I'm saying? You don't see them. So I'm trying to console my brothers one night. And we in the room and they're like, man, we ain't seen Dad. We ain't hope so, man. I'm like, man, well, I hope he dead. So we could be done with this. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't got to keep going through this. We ain't got to keep worrying about this. And then, it'll be all over for him. You know what I mean? So that's how I was consoling them by let's get this over with so we can, because I was on the part of, man, he making us look bad.
Yeah, so let me ask you, how bad did it get? Like, what was there an instance where you're like, whoa, what the fuck?
Man, I'm talking about. So the big thing is my dad is a hustler. So he found out legal ways. Like that's why out as a jeweler because we ain't no dummies. We know how to get it. He had us knocking on the doors, addresses on people's curb, putting their address on the curb.
That's real, yeah.
Right?
That's legit hustle. Legit
City
hustle.
Curb Service. He had us with a script. We knock on the door. This is City Curb Service. We here to help keep kids off of drugs and off the streets. I had my homeboy Slick Nick. He was running with me back then when we were about 12, 13, and that's how we all got the gift of gab. We would run up to houses, knocking on doors just to get that 10. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. But what my partner didn't know is that I don't get my 10. He's smoking my 10 up.
Oh, wow.
You get what I'm saying? We don't know what's really going on at the time. You get what I mean?
Damn.
But we find out all this, and what was crazy is...
So he basically stealing from you?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Shit.
Oh yeah, like bikes coming up missing. What was it back then? Super Nintendo.
Oh, coming up missing? Gone?
Oh, gone.
Did you question it? Like,
come home one day, the big screen gone. Remember with the big screen?
Oh yeah, the sit on the floor.
Screen gone, and it is just what it is.
Y'all didn't question it, y'all just knew what it was.
So one day, this is a story I'm gonna just get out of my dad because I love that.
Yeah,
nigga
I know.
to death,
we
man.
love that at the end of the day. But
nigga,
this is testimony right here.
Man, he done made it back. He just bought 12 ounces of gold. You know, flipping gold.
Shout out to
yeah. He on it. So this did it one day. He come home from American Airlines one day, and my mama gangster. My mama is the real gangster. That's how we are who we are. And she say, hey man, we gotta get these kids some shoes for school. So I know you got paid. He like, I ain't got paid yet, Trace. I ain't got paid. He make one step and he didn't cash his check and everything. His whole knot fall out of his pocket. And all I could think about was fumble. Like, cause you know, we played Pee Wee football. We were very privileged. So when I seen the knot fall out of his pocket, I dove on it. Yeah, we getting shoes today. So, and I remember what George, they was the Space Jams. Yeah, we had the Space Jam. We went back to
for sure.
Shared Elementary. Yeah. Square business.
You know, just listen to you talk. I wanted to share a story. You know, I remember one time, my father, we was in the hood playing, and we found $100 on the ground, me and my brothers, and we excited. We was like, "Oh shit!" We done ran back to the crib. I'm like, Daddy, look! I found $100 on the ground. He snatched it out of my hand, like, boy. He's like, and don't tell nobody.
Right.
And look. And you know, of course, back then I'm like, damn. And I didn't know what it was, but I'm like, when everything starts to unfold, you start to see like what it really is. You're like, oh, that's what you know what I'm saying? I was excited because I thought, you know, toys, some video games, something.
What's crazy, man, is it broke my heart, bro. Like, it broke my heart because I really believed in what they was teaching us. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So to see him fall like that over, you know, getting freaked out with females, you know, that's how it go. You know, you get turned on to different things by, you know, that type of thing. So he came home from Atlanta trying to find it and got robbed on the south side in Fort Worth. You get what I'm saying? And that's how we knew what was really going on.
I wanted to know, you know, a lot of times when you're growing up with that, it becomes like a generational curse.
Right.
How are you able to come up out of that? How was you able to beat that, come up out of that?
I didn't beat it. See, that's the cold part. We didn't beat it. Me and my brothers, we didn't beat it. We became it.
That's what I'm gonna have.
Yeah, like
how did it shape you?
I got tattoos all on my head, and I, you know, come up in the church. Like, I ain't supposed to look like this. I ain't supposed to be like this. But this is what happens when God uses evil to come out good. You get what I'm saying?
So for you yourself, you know, you see this, you know, evil in your house. Like you said, it kind of consumed you and your brothers. At what age did you start, like, either not caring or just getting to
it? Right then, I took off.
I'm curious because we know we all have kids. You know, we all are fathers here, and we always wonder, you know, how do we raise our kids and what do we show them? And you know, they try to mimic us. And I always feel like if you're not worried about your parent, if your kids aren't worried about how the parents look at things, then your kids are lost. If they don't care, like, oh, I have no consequence. My parents don't care, whatever. So did that kind of shape you where your dad? You just feel like, all right, he don't care what the fuck I'm doing. Mama working.
I wasn't dumb.
I'm out here.
I wasn't dumb. He used to, like, before all this happened, like, he was brilliant. Like, we had everything. And, like, he was real hard on me about thinking. Like, he would just dry ask me, what you thinking? And I really on the cool. I know
That's
what
real
I'm
shit.
thinking. Yeah. I know what I'm thinking, but I don't want to tell you. And you know, I get hit upside the head if I say I ain't thinking nothing, because nigga, you lying. Nigga, you
Yeah.
be dead if you ain't thinking nothing. You ain't brain dead. What you thinking? You get what I'm saying? So I'm very analytical.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So when I seen the church wasn't it, I jumped off the porch like crazy.
What was it about the church that wasn't it?
Shoot, my dad smoking crack.
Oh, you like y'all can't even save him.
Yeah, he smoking crack.
And he was a minister.
Yeah, he was a minister.
So
This is why we in Texas.
man, nah, that's real.
You get what I'm saying?
Nah, that can make you
And
lose
now
faith a
I'm
little
in
bit.
a position where I ain't got no OGs or no uncles or no big cousins. I don't got none of that.
Man,
See, that's what's so, wild about, my story. I don't have any
you
of
can't
that.
lean on nobody above
Guess
you.
what I was leaning on?
Go ahead.
The word of God.
Oh,
That you can do all things, but I was manipulating the word of God to do anything I said I was gonna do.
oh wow. Like I'm gonna break in his house.
Like if I said it, I had to do it.
man.
Yeah, I believed in the power and principles of the church when I went into the street. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't know how to cook dope or sell dope. And I'm really an enemy of it because I seen what it did to my family.
Yeah.
So my only way in the game was to go back into the enemy's camp. I heard this in church. I heard the preacher say it.
Yeah.
Go back into the enemy's
Translated
camp.
all the way different.
You take it back. So I was taking it back.
So that's where the name Jack. Well, not saying the name, but the career of moniker of being a Jack boy.
Yeah.
I had a homeboy. Did you feel righteous taking it from dope boys?
No, don't get me wrong. I wasn't really jacking no dope boys.
Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't on no jacking no dope boys or nothing like that, doing all that. But we did kick those and all that. My thing was the jewelry game. I was really hitting these jewelry stores like I'm in the books. Yeah.
Wait, so because again, we from your history to becoming a jeweler yourself, you always knew jewelry was the way.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you were fascinated with jewelry, I'm assuming.
Man, I'm very fascinated with jewelry.
What caused that? Like what was that? Do you remember what made your fascination?
I kind of do, and it's like, okay, this is where the young mind is influenced.
Yeah.
So looking up to everybody, looking up to the pastor, he live. He got the Porsche. He got the nice tailor-made clothes. He got the big Rolex on. You know what I'm saying? The big ring. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you got other people in the game like the Doughboys. They live.
Yeah.
Then, so that's what we see. So we all look at status. So we try to live up to status. And I knew at the time that I couldn't afford it. And I didn't know how to hustle to get it. So I can take it because I believe I can get it.
So let's just talk about that right there. This again, we're going through testimony right now.
Right.
What was your way or method of taking it?
Okay. So at first we was some damn fools, like me and my partners. We was looking up to one of his cousins. And they turned us on to the lick where, you get the CD players out. You bust the
I remember
window
them
with the
days.
screwdriver.
I remember them days.
You get what I'm saying?
God.
Yeah, you bust the these
New Jersey Drive.
These called licks.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? We hitting licks because we trying to get these Jordans. We trying to do that. We trying to live up with the Joneses, all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
We buying cutlasses and Regals.
Yeah.
Them was no more than $1,000.
Yeah, $800.
So we try to, we getting these CD players and we doing all this, and that was our lick. And one of my bigger partners, bigger homies, he was like 10 years older than us. We had got locked up on a lick spree one time. And I called him on my free call, like, hey man, come buy me out. He tell me the only way I'm gonna buy you out is if you step your game up.
Oh, damn. He gave you ultimatum.
Yeah.
Put you on that Suge Knight.
Only way I'm gonna buy you out is if you step your game up. I got the money at home to pay. Like, that's what's crazy. Like,
Yeah, like I got it.
I just don't got nobody.
Damn.
I got my mama. You get what I'm saying? My mama ain't trying to hear
Right,
none of
we ain't
this.
calling mama yet.
She a holy roll of steel back then. You get what I'm saying? Even when my old man was going through what he was going through, she still stayed down. You get what I'm saying? So it was me and my brothers by ourselves, fending for ourselves. So once I got out, gave him his money, and he told me the game, he was like, look, man, you doing some petty shit. You doing petty shit, like the next time you do that, you going to prison, bro. And that's just what it is, or you can step your game up and change your life and do something different. So I'm listening to him, and he showed me the lick where you walk into a predominantly known jewelry store, you know they have insurance.
Yeah.
So what you do is it's the finesse game now. You know, we had the little curls back then, and we were rocking the Gucci chain. I mean, the Gucci watch, the G watch back then.
Yeah.
And pocket full of money, and I walk in it. Well, you had to wait till it was a rainy day, because you know they got the buzz door.
Yes.
They got the buzz door. The thing is, when you go in there and you get whatever you get, on a rainy day, you can run right out because the door is not locked. And you don't sell a Rolex every day.
Free game.
You get what I'm saying?
They keep the doors
it's
unlocked.
old game.
Old game, I
It's
know.
so much old
But
game. Like if you
They
did
kept
this
the
today,
doors
you out of there.
unlocked. Yeah, they kept the doors unlocked
they
on
kept
rainy
the doors
days.
unlocked on rainy days because you don't sell a Rolex every day. And if somebody's trying to get in, let them in. It's raining outside.
So you would look at the weather.
We look at the weather.
Wow.
Well, this is a older cat
Yeah. They
pulling
put you
my,
on.
pulling
yeah.
my coattail like, bro, you ain't got nobody to show you the ropes. You finna get locked up for a repeat offender on some petty theft, hitting licks, stealing CD players out of cars, and systems and speakers and amps. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes some rims. Oh man, the funniest thing, man.
Talk to us.
So, y'all remember Minister Society,
Mhm.
right? So me and my partners, we see this Sunfire. Y'all remember the Pontiac Sunfire?
Yeah.
He had some roasters on it. Some 13.
Yeah, the roasters. Yeah, nah.
Some 13.7s, right? And I got a grand down that's sitting up.
Yeah.
And I'm telling my partner, like, that's me. So this is my first time jacking somebody, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, man, we gotta get that, man. He was in Taco Bueno, and we followed him to up the street. And he got out in these apartments, and me and my partner ran down on him. I said, break yourself and everything. I like,
Break yourself. Oh, he in the movies now.
I swear, I said, break yourself and everything. He spooked. He give me the Taco Bueno, give me his keys and everything. He go right in the house, right? It's a stick.
Oh.
I don't know how to drive a stick. So I gotta get out the car and run to my partner car. He like, what you doing? I can't drive a stick, nigga. I can't drive a stick. You idiot. You know, I'm like, man, I can't drive a stick. So the next day we come back. I say, you know, he got that shock, that real shock, because his car was factory. His car was factory. You know, I kind of like, it showed me, you know, like what could really happen. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I ain't really like how I could have did something to that guy that could have down there took his life. So I kind of stayed off of that. Like I'm knowledgeable, right? So I got this little Robin Hood thing in my mind. Like I'm stealing from the hood. You get what I'm saying? So that's what made me be able to jump into the jewelry game like that.
So the part where Kane, his cousin, he didn't want to give up this shit.
Right.
Should he have, like, what would you have done in that scenario? Being a jack boy, right? And the nigga don't want to give you the shit. What are you gonna do to a nigga?
Look, man, I got a lick down the street, bro. I'm broke too. I got a way bigger lick than you fucking with me. Let's come together and let's get some real money.
Okay.
That's what I'd have did.
So
Oh God. Like I'm gonna tell you, like, bro, you barking up the wrong tree.
Yeah.
We the same thing.
Did you ever come across somebody that wasn't going?
Nah, you gotta know how to work the steel.
Yeah.
everybody going.
Everybody going in some way. So back the jewelry store, rainy days.
Right, rainy days. So this is my first time doing this. He tells us like, hey man, like you gotta do it on a rainy day. You go in there, you look good, you look the part, and it's all finesse game. They gonna give you everything. So I walk in, I got my money, and I'm telling him like, yeah, man, I got this Gucci watch. I'm tired of it, man. I'm ready to upgrade. And he showed me the Rolex. I take the Rolex, I put it on. And I'm like, man, how I'm gonna buy myself a Rolex, take my knot out of my pocket? It probably was like $500 probably, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it looked real big. So I take my knot out of my pocket. I'm like, how I'm gonna buy me one and don't buy my mama one? Let me see that other one right there. So he grabbed the other watch. When he give it to me, I tell him, I said, you gotta go. So I'm back out the door. He just looking at me. I'm like, I'm gone, man. He don't move. He don't do nothing. The reason this man don't move or chase me is because if he chase me out the door, the insurance don't cover the merchandise. Because the insurance don't guarantee that they can save your life.
Yeah.
So what they do is they know they're insured. They just sold 2 watches.
That's
You
a
see what I'm
lick.
saying?
That's
I went and
a
got a BMW convertible. I did the food, went back to Meadowbrook. We turned up.
So right before that, you got off 2 Rolexes.
Right.
And you walked out. Like, hey,
Walked out.
I'm done.
I'm done.
Who do you sell it to?
Right. Who do you sell it to? So my partner, this story is so live. My partner, he older, he know what's going on. He loving that I'll do anything.
Right. Crash.
If he say it, he gonna do it. That's what they know about me. You get what I'm saying? I got the Napoleon complex. I just figured out that word. It ain't short man no more. Napoleon complex. So I'm gonna do anything I say I'm gonna do. You get what I'm saying? So he knew that about me, and he knew other jewelers. So what we did is we drove up on another jewelry store. He went in, I sat in the car, of course. He came back out. I think he gave me like 5 bands. You know what I'm saying?
He came up.
Yeah, he came all the way up.
He
He gave me like 5 bands, like, yeah, we just gonna split. I got a good 10. You know what I'm saying? I listened to him. He took me to the auction. I got it was a burned up 325 1991 BMW with the convertible top. Got that, it was burned up on the inside. Took it to the upholstery shop, got it gutted out. I think I'll probably come out of spending like $2,000 on it. So now I gotta hit a lick. And now I'm like, fuck the rain. You get what I'm saying? Fuck the rain. I'm gonna look for me a watch and I'm gonna find me a watch. So I'm looking at I just look at dudes' wrists. Like it was them old white guys.
So watches was your game.
Yeah, like they easy. They're gonna come up off that watch. You get what I'm saying?
That's facts.
They're gonna come up off that watch. And 9 times out of 10, what we ain't know back then, it's insured.
It's insured. Damn. So how much I would say how much knowing what you know now as far as how Rollies cost and things, how much money would you say you were able to get up
We got
off
over,
of people?
I myself got over $300,000 worth of Rolexes.
Damn.
That was my first felony charge.
Oh, they hit you with that number.
Yeah, theft 20,000 to 100,000. And like, so I'm gonna build up to that. So now I need some more money. You know what I'm saying? I bought some, remember when Nietzsche's was out?
Yeah.
Got me some 17s. This is when the 17s was the biggest. You know what I'm saying? So I got some 17-inch Nietzsche's, and you know, I'm trying to stay up, keep up with the times, and my partners is hustlers. They selling weed. They doing their thing. I'm a go-getter.
Yeah.
So I gotta hit a lick. I gotta find the next lick for my money run out. So I took it up on myself. I'm gonna start looking for Rolexes myself and cut him out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking for watches. And I find a couple. I go to one jewelry store. No, not a jewelry store, a pawn shop. I go to it's over 7 years, so I can talk about it.
Yeah.
I go to Cash America, go in there, ask for the watch. He ain't trying to give me the watch. I'm like, let me see the watch, bro. Let me check out the watch. He ain't trying to give me the watch. And I'm understanding, okay, this is a pawn shop. So I take my 9 out, like, give me the watch. Like, I ain't playing. Oh, man, I'll give it to you. I'm in my partner, photo white colors.
Yeah.
So I done borrowed his car. He don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, shit.
He don't know what I'm doing.
Oh, shit.
I done borrowed my nigga car. And it's like, so we probably, at this point, we probably going half on something. And I gotta have my end of the play.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I gotta hurry up and go do something. That's what a go-getter is. So I went to go hit that lick. And what was crazy, at the end getting locked up, I never got caught for this case. Like they never brought it up on me, never charged me with it. And what was crazy, I sold it to the hood barber.
Oh,
R.I.P. the Shot.
All right.
Shot bought the watch, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I was able to get my end of the bargain. But the crazy thing is when I start finding other watches, the other guy that turned me on started turning other guys on. He only started paying them $1,000 a watch. So they going crazy in the city, hitting stores, doing all this. And one time I went to a store in downtown Fort Worth called Polito's Jewelers. Shout out Alicio. And I go in his store and, you know, I'm casing his store. I know he sell Rolexes. I'm casing his store. He's showing me the Rolexes. He's showing me all this. And I'm like, dang. I see in the corner of my eye, he got a Mac 11 hanging on the wall. And some tell me like, this nigga ain't got insurance. That insurance is that Mac 11.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Put 2 and 2 together.
I put 2 and 2 together like that insurance, that Mac 11, he gonna tear something up. So I tell him, I like, man, I get these watches all the time. He was like, for real? I was like, yeah, I get these all the time. He opened up the wholesale book to me. He like, yeah, I'll show you right here. If you bring this watch, I'll give you this for it. If you bring this watch, I'll give you this for it.
So he's showing you the numbers now.
I'm seeing 12,000. I'm seeing 18,000. I'm seeing 30,000 if you bring this one. So now I know what watch to go get.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go get these watches for him, and he paying. Oh man, like this is my first time just really.
How old were you at this time?
I'm 17 years old.
Are you tatted up? Like are you like you are now?
I look
You
like
still look clean.
The 50 Cent tattoos. Like I got the cross right here, got the tiger on my chest.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, simple.
But yeah, I was getting tatted back then like crazy too.
17 walking.
17.
And did you ever run up in any malls or anything like that?
Well, see, that's what my partners was doing. They were doing dumb shit.
Yeah.
Like they hitting the kiosks for the ropes and shit. Like, bro, that ain't shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, wow. Here go another story. So it's about 10 of us. It's 10 niggas, right? It's some Bloods and some Crips, right? And you know, I just call myself, I'm a wannabe Crip. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be so bad that I became and made it that and repped that, and it was whatever. You get what I'm saying? Yeah.
Never got jumped in or nothing like that. Just nigga, I'm this.
Started our own shit and meant that and repped it. You get what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, we all come together. They like, man, Mug, you got to show us how to do this shit. You got to show us how to do this. So I'm like, all right. I remember the first place we went to sell the watch. Let's hit his ass. Let's go in there and get all the watches.
You hit the nigga that you sold it to the first time?
To.
God damn. Shit. I know where the watch is at.
Like, I want to tell this story so much, like I'm ready to act it out. Like this was so like, this shit was crazy, bro. So we in 4 different cars, we planned it out. Like we gotta go in different cars. When youngster, Jakari, when you bust the door open, you hold it open, you don't move. Dominique, when you go in, you so big and ugly, nigga, you gonna make the nigga not move and you gonna hold him down. JR, this, that, and the next. Y'all go in here and Drexel, y'all go with the bags. As I bust the glass, y'all gonna get all the jewelry.
Man, straight Grand Theft Auto.
Jakari, the youngster, he get the door open. He holding the door open. The next thing to go in is my boy Dominique. This is my nigga too. He go in and come run out and say, he got a gun. So
you got a gun,
right, nigga. So get in there, nigga. So he running, he making everybody else run. But me and JR, we ain't hearing this shit. Like we going in, bro. This in here. When we get in there, we busting everything up, everything put up.
Oh.
So I'm running back to the safe, right? And I hit the safe. And like I tell everybody in these stories, like we was cutthroat. We love each other to death. But if we hit the lick and I get in the house first and I find the stash or whatnot, this is for me.
Yeah, I did that. Treasure hunt, nigga.
It's 10 of us. Like, nigga, this for me, nigga. I ain't playing with this shit. So look, this is the craziest shit. When we leave out, I get the safe. get some money out the safe. When we leave out, everybody in 4 different cars. He done turned the siren on. It started pouring down raining with the sun out. It started pouring down raining. And we leaving. And when we leaving, we see the police coming. Right?
Yeah, it's a movie.
So the idea is always be live. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, this is a movie right here.
They passing us. So I know we green, we good.
Right.
So it's a little bar. Dominique pulled over to the bar. Everybody else pulled over. I'm asking DK, like, what the fuck they doing, man? Like, they pulled it over for real. Everybody pull over. Be like, we finna go rob this.
Oh, another one.
I'm like, y'all finna do what? We finna go rob this. So they run in there. And I go in the door and I'm just standing in the door and I'm looking at these niggas body slamming these people.
Oh,
Trying to get the money. And I'm like, these niggas crazy. They done took the register.
Oh, this is a movie.
This a little hole in the wall, a little barn type of bar. And I'm like, wow, this shit fucking me up. Like,
side mission. Shit.
say, bro, we just fucked off a $100,000 lick and y'all doing this?
God.
So we go to the hood. Everybody get back to the hood. And we all anteing up. These niggas had like $57 from
the second lick. God damn.
I had $3,000.
That lets you know.
Ain't tell nobody nothing. I had $3,000 and it was like, wow, y'all don't get it.
Do you credit yourself as being a mastermind of these heists? Like,
I'm the mastermind of everything.
Yeah, I really pulled some heist off.
I'm the mastermind of everything, man. Everything basically, man, it come from my mind. But like that's all I can.
So you saw it before you did it. Like the plan you already seen.
Right.
The reaction of the owner. Right. Everybody, God, man,
right.
There you go. Shit.
So like that happened. We got out of that. Long story short, I end up getting picked up one day and find out.
Real quick, before you got picked up, how often do you do these heists or these jacks? How often were you out there? Like
maybe like two times a month.
2 times every 2 weeks, bi-weekly?
Yeah, we spending money like crazy.
Man.
We spending money.
That's right.
What was y'all spending money on?
Like rims, paint, just like dumb shit.
Y'all like to pull up on each other to show who, look what I'm on.
The club scene was big back then.
Yeah, Lakeside.
The Midpoint, you know where I was stunting at in Dallas? The Spy Club.
Yeah, shout out Spy Club.
Wednesday night. Wednesday nights, somebody gonna pop up. Yeah. So yeah, we were stunting. Like we were trying to stunt. All
right, so you were about to say it all came to a head.
So like I told y'all, like the big homie had commissioned other dudes.
He was paying $1,000.
$1,000 a watch.
God damn.
It had got so bad to where when you walk up in the jewelry store now, even today, they ask you for your ID.
Yes, they do.
We the reason. Because these niggas running up in every store, tearing every store up because they only getting $1,000.
Were you working in Fort Worth and working your way out, or how far were you? Did you travel out first and then don't do nothing no dirt in your city?
I see. That's what it is. You get so desperate that you'll do it next door.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, we see you as a regular. We see you at McDonald's, nigga. Shit. Okay.
You get what I'm saying? And see, back then though, ain't no cameras, ain't no technology, ain't none of that. That's why I say that's old game. Because today, you couldn't do none of this shit. Yeah, you couldn't do none of this.
So y'all didn't ever think about, we're gonna put our money together, get some weed or something like.
Well, like I said, they were they were selling weed. We selling weed.
But it ain't as lucrative as this.
Yeah, this free money.
Yeah, free no overhead.
You get what I'm saying? So I got everybody ready to stop selling dope.
Yeah. You
get what I'm saying? To hit one of these licks and we good. Everybody trying to hit diamond licks. This when the bling bling and everything was just now coming out. So we trying to be cash money and all that. No limit and all that. But one guy, he do a pawn shop. He go to the pawn shop, he get the watch, he leave the pawn shop, and he let a civilian follow him home. Where was he at? He was on Pioneer Parkway in Arkansas in Arlington.
I know exactly what it is. Goddamn. I know exactly what it is.
First pawn, first cash.
Yeah, he let a civilian follow him.
Follow him all the way home.
Fuck, bro.
To like Mansfield.
Damn, you're supposed to be what?
Yeah. Like, you know, we damn fools. Like, we 17. Like, I think he was younger than that. So what happened was, youngster get caught at the house. When he go in the house, the police surround his house, get him out there and arrest him. They take him down because they trying to find the ringleader.
Yeah, of course.
Right?
Of course.
So of course he tell on the ringleader.
Damn.
The ringleader tell on me.
Wait. So he folded. He young. I'm assuming he young.
Right, yeah, he young. He young.
Yeah,
He's still in high school.
So he telling the OG nigga, ringleader, he telling the OG nigga.
Mm-hmm.
The OG nigga points you.
Yeah, this him. This who y'all looking for.
Damn. The OG who put you on.
Who put me on.
Who called you and told you, I need you to step your game up.
Right.
Told on you.
Right.
Damn.
Watch this. So he told on me. One night, I'm at my T-John house because, you know, my uncle, I think it was a spot club night. My uncle was with, I want to call his name, Skip Cheatham, back in the day. And they used to all kick it together. So I linked with him on Wednesday nights to go to the club. You get what I'm saying? So that Thursday morning, police knocking on my door, on my mama's door. I'm in the garage. We got a garage made into half of it into a room. My mama don't know I'm here. So the police knocking on the door like, hey, we looking for Shane. That's my government name, Shane Gregory. We looking for Shane Gregory. He involved in a murder over a BMW.
In a murder over a BMW, damn.
Right. Ain't got nothing to do with that. They trying to scare my mama.
Yeah.
To see if he really here. Oh yeah, I don't know what y'all got going on. Y'all gonna have to find him on your own. He don't live here.
Oh, shout out mama. Mama gangster.
Yeah, she don't know I'm in here though.
Yeah.
That's the thing. She don't know I'm in here. So my baby brother E, he come to me like, bro, they out there. So I get up and I get in the car that's in the garage, in the back seat on the floor. Police come in there, I see him with the flashlight on my brother. They like, your brother here? You tell him we looking for him. And we heard he armed with dangerous, so this and that, right? I'm in the trunk. I mean, not in the trunk, but in the back seat. Police leave. I get out the back seat. I go in there with my mama. She said, boy, you was here? I'd have told him you was in there. You got these people coming to my house looking at me like this. I'd have told him your ass was right in there. And I'm like, dang, why would you do that? You know, I ain't wanted for no murder or nothing like that. That's my car. I paid for that. So seeing that I was wanted, I was on the run for a while. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For those of the, because we always talk about what does on the run mean. What kind of on the run was you?
Oh man.
Because one nigga said, I just didn't go outside during the day.
Right. So you don't want to drive. I don't want to be behind the driver's seat if we ever get pulled over. You wait till nightfall to go out. You get what I'm saying? You don't have an ID.
Yeah,
you don't keep an ID.
Don't keep
on
ID
you.
on you.
Yeah, don't keep an ID on you, and you stay under the radar.
Always wear your sneakers.
All that you stay under the radar. You feel me? So that's what I was on, and by the time I had got caught, we get down there and I find out everybody done flipped on me. I'm the ringleader. They all got out. Everybody got probation, and they trying to give me 10 years.
Wait, real quick before they offer you the plea. What are your thoughts on that when you see this is back in the 90s or late 90s?
This
2000s?
99, 2000.
All right, what are your thoughts when there's this no snitching rule that was supposed to have been law? What did you ever expect that? Like, did anybody ever talk about, hey, if we get caught, we ain't telling on nothing? Like,
see, that's the thing. We never had a camaraderie.
Oh, okay. So,
like,
yeah,
we wasn't
every
never
man for
together
himself.
no way. So it's get off on the next man.
No honor amongst thieves.
What fucked me up was the OG.
That's really fucked up.
Yeah, like you told on me. How I found out was my lawyer.
The paper.
My lawyer. So I go to court, and my lawyer like, man, look, you in the newspaper for going back to school as tailback, and you in here on this, that, and the next, and can you get some money to get out? And I'm like, I call him my cousin, and I tell my lawyer like, can you call my cousin, the one who bombed me out the first time? Like, I hate to tell you, that's the one who telling on you.
Oh my God. Oh my. I'll be lost.
You get what I'm saying?
Flabbergasted. Man,
that's the one who telling on you. So
led astray.
When I got out, I really wasn't on no mission to like harm him or do nothing to him. I really couldn't believe it.
I was like, did you start laying down law?
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. I respected the man because he showed me a lot, but I really couldn't believe that's what was really going on. So I really didn't believe it. I seen his name and all that, but I really didn't believe it was going down like that. You get what I'm saying? So what happened to save me from getting a 10-year sentence to a 3-year sentence? Polito's Jewelers bought all the watches back.
Oh.
That's how I end up getting.
You had watches on you?
No.
Oh.
So this the game. So every watch that I had took to Alicio, he had sold to powerful people. Judges, lawyers, doctors. All these people don't want that attached to their name.
This
So they
the
brought
game.
the watches back.
Oh, this
Alicio, go ahead. Don't worry about it. Just go ahead and keep it, man. Go ahead and turn it back in, man. They want their watches, man. Don't worry about nothing. You get what I'm saying?
Damn.
So we got all the watches back and Alicio gave it over to the court system. And that's what made them give me 3 years non-ag.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
on
real.
that case.
Did you ever wear a watch on you? Did you ever like?
Yeah, I always had a Rolex.
Okay.
I always had a Rolex. And when I got out, that's who really just showed me the game. He was like, man, you can do way much better than this. Because I went to go show my gratitude to Alicio for making that happen for me. I did 2 years on a 3-year sentence. And got out, was on a mission, got out, thanked Alicio for doing what he did. He was like, man, you can figure this out. You can do this. Yeah. Went to barber college because I was looking for a trade. You know, I'm a felon now.
Yeah.
So I don't have a high school diploma. I got my GED. So I'm looking for a trade. I get into barber college. And as I'm in barber college, I run across a dude from New York. We call him Starz. And I don't know if a lot of people know Nub from the West Side. He started coming to school as well. He had just got his grill done. And he was like, yeah, I went to H-Town. I went to the H. I got my teeth done in the H. We going back out there next month. So I'm ready to go get me a 4-piece. You get what I think the 4-piece was like $600 back then.
Yeah.
I can't wait to go get me a 4-piece. By the time I'm ready to go, we about to go to Houston, New York came back from New York with a grill. I'm like, nigga, where you get that shit from?
Yeah.
Oh, this Mike on Fulton Street. So my mind is like, hey man, you ask Mike if he'll do my grill? He give me the number. Mike say, as long as y'all get us the impressions, we'll do your grills.
Come on now.
So it was a number of guys that I was involved with. And like, just like me now, I'm always trying to put people on.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying with the play. Hey, this is the play. We about to start doing these grills. So all these niggas, we out here and we about to do these grills. And we take over the whole Metroplex by doing gold grills.
Man.
In 2000, like we just, it went stupid.
Now I'm gonna ask you about that segment right there, but before that, you did the 2 years out of the 3.
Right.
How was that time for you? Was it a breeze? Was it a hard time? Was it
okay? Ain't nobody gonna tell you this shit. Ain't nobody gonna tell you this shit like this, man. And y'all got me out there. I think that little.
Let's go.
Nah, I'm good. Y'all got me.
Let's go. A lot of game.
Chain gang.
Oh,
Chain gang. I'm 17 years old.
On that.
I'm 18. I was in the county at 17. I got to prison 18. And you know the chain gang, you leaving from the county, you chained to another nigga.
Modern day slavery.
You shackled up from the ankles to the wrist and your waist. And you got like a
men on horses,
a moo on.
Oh damn.
And you ain't got shit on up under here. And you connected to another nigga.
Damn.
So we on this bus ride out here in this Bluebird, and it's just anxiety like a motherfucker. Like, you know, you hear all the stories like, you know, it's when you get off the bus, you know what it is. And, you know, you in the county, and in the county, you know, the OGs trying to get you ready because they know where you're going. Yeah. So it's always like you trying to prepare for this first day in. Like, and shout out my brother E3, he like, man, fuck first day out. I want to hear what a nigga went through first day in. You hear me?
Really?
So that's what we working on first day in. My first day in, bro, you get out the bus and these these white men just screaming and spit flying out their mouth and you mine and this my flow and you don't do this and you don't do that and you don't even look the next way and stand up, get closer to each other. Now mind you, they done took these moo-moos off of us.
Yeah.
So we ass naked out here, man.
Naked. God.
Ass naked, all kind of niggas we ass naked out here, and it's like, damn, and they like dick their ass, nuts the, yeah, all that shit, and I'm like, God damn, it's driving me crazy. This thing I noticed, I'm like, come on, mug. I know you ain't pissing on yourself.
Damn.
My nuts was sweating.
Man.
My nuts was sweating, bro. Like I had beads of sweat. Like just like, nigga, what the fuck is we in? And all I could think about was Root.
Damn.
That's all my mind could think about with Roots. Like, nigga, we in slavery like a motherfucker. Nigga. We out of there. I'm Toby. Fuck it. I'm Toby.
Oh, you said I'm gonna conform.
You ain't got to beat the shit out of me. I'm Toby. So I became Officer Barber. You know what I'm saying? I'm cutting the ward and hair and shit. You get what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I was a smart motherfucker. Like, I ain't finna go to the field.
You knew you only had you knew you had 3 years.
Yeah.
So you know, like I'm gonna get out this bitch.
I'm gonna drive a Cadillac.
Yeah, I'm young.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get back to these women. I'm gonna get back to life.
So when I seen Roots, you only get treated like that by bucking the system.
Yeah, basically. Like, nah, I'm only doing 3 years.
Yeah, that's it. Let's get along with this. Let's go and get out. And see, that's what one of my counselors told me. They say, as long as you got boundaries, you do good.
So you got
But as soon as you can do what the fuck you want to do, you gonna fuck up.
They put you out on good behavior. You got a.
Well, yeah, I got a FI3R. That's a three month program, 90-day program. I think the program was called Changes back then.
Yeah.
Do a 90-day program and you get out on the good behavior type of thing.
Oh man.
But what's crazy about that is a racer ride jump out 2 weeks before it's time for me to get out. And you see the whole thing unfold. Like,
where you stationed, by the way?
I'm in Kilgore, Texas at the time.
Okay, yeah.
On Bradshaw State Jail.
I know exactly where you were.
Yeah, Bradshaw State Jail, rock and roll. Like it's really its own little entity.
Damn.
Yeah.
Race riot breakout.
Yeah. So a race ride, right? And the cold part about it is you see it unfolding. And you know you can't be no hoe. Ain't no I'm going home. I'm trying to go home. Cause now it's like detrimental.
Yeah.
To how we stand together, how
what was you doing during this?
Right.
Time?
How we link together and all that. Long story short, white boy didn't want to clean up after late night rack. He the SSI. And we got a tank boss, this old ass nigga. He real old and he just talks shit all the time. He go get the white boy out the bunk, like, get your bitch ass up and clean up. White boy say he ain't cleaning up. So old school go lace up. He put his shoes on and he go over to the white boy and kind of drag him out the bunk. White boy get out the bunk, he go get the cleaning supplies. He cleaning up. You know, all us, we back there in the back, we riding this late night rack. It's the weekend, we riding. You know what I'm saying? We in the world. We on Rosedale somewhere, Miller somewhere, you know, just riding. And see the white boy, I'm peeping the white boy, he going to every white boy bunk. And it look like, you know, they getting up and they getting ready. As soon as you know, they done jumped up and they done kicked it off. It's a whole ride going on, right? So we into a black and white ride and we fighting, we dropping shit and we running around this bitch and we doing the fool. You got like, it's just like this. You got like maybe 5 minutes before they get down there with the cameras, right?
Yeah.
So they get all the officers and they come down there with the cameras and it's like big windows where they can see in. So they videotaping. What I did is I ran to the front of the window so I could be seen in the video.
Smart man.
Right?
Smart man.
So the white boy chased me to the front and he just swinging on me and I'm just like dodging and weaving and dodging and weaving and they come in and they lock us up, they gas us and everything. and we go down to they call it control, where they give the cases and they about to give you your case and all that. And they got me in there like, well, Gregory, we can't charge you with nothing. They like, what you mean? It was like your weed game was impeccable.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
You didn't touch that man. That man was trying to knock your head off, and you ain't touched that man.
You knew the cameras were there.
I knew they was there.
Come on, man.
So I got up out of there on that. And it's like, in my life, I always be able to look back and see where God like really blessed my game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And made it out of that. And what's sad to say is when I got out, it made me a more of a beast.
You say what, like criminal activity? Or
oh man, it was up.
Yeah, you learned a lot. I'm sure you learned a lot.
You learned so much.
You learned so much that you got to put it to a smart man. Was like, I got to put this to use.
You get what I'm saying? God. And it's crazy. And back then, technology wasn't like it was. So I'm out, and we doing grills. We open up 303 Mall.
Yeah,
we got some partners who go to Big T. Yeah, and that's where I kind of like.
This is Swisher House era.
Yeah, this is Swisher House era.
Grills all day.
I didn't know Paul Wall was white. I'm listening to him.
Yeah, we thought he was Mexican or black or something.
And I'm listening to him. I'm like, dang.
Yeah, I remember the day.
I'm asking my brother, like, Rod, who is this nigga? He said, oh, no, that's a white boy, Paul Wall white. I'm like, hell no. Yeah. But yeah, we on all that. And I just became worse and worse. You get what I'm saying? So now we hitting the essays. We hitting the dope spots. You get what I'm saying? We getting dope.
Yeah, no, it ain't about watches no more. It ain't about Rolex.
Yeah, we getting dope now. We getting big dope. We hitting these niggas and they looking for Shane. And one day the nigga come looking for Shane and I'm in there. He don't know who Shane is. Like, nigga, I'm Shane. I'm Shane. You Shane? Nah. Yeah, I'm Shane, bro. You wanna holler at me? Let's go outside. This nigga huge. And I'm telling you, the only thing that give me this type of response to people is knowing that greater is he inside of me.
Damn.
You get what I'm saying? And that's kind of weird, but that's how I was brought up and I used them principles. You get what I'm saying? So I was able to always meet any approach, however they came. You get what I'm saying? So I'm like, yeah, I'm Shane. He was like, So I ain't gonna tell on him on camera, but he told on who told him that I did it. And we did it together.
Damn. Once again. And
it's like, wow, you ain't gonna throw me up under the bus like that? Shit. Nigga, they ain't gonna fuck with you. They don't know who you is. And so they always wiggle their way out of it because we partners and we love each other. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, now I see a lot of my partners got whole ass shit in them. You know what I'm saying? And I start seeing like, damn, I got some hypocrite in me too. Damn, I'm kind of fucked up too. How the fuck you 100% real, nigga? Ain't nobody 100%.
Hey.
I'm gonna say 60-40.
Okay, that's pretty midi.
Hey, I'm real about 60% of the time. You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real. I'm about real about 60% of the time. I might do something that's out of line. You know what I'm saying? And that's just who we are.
You seen your partner like I'm a get him, and he won't see it coming.
That's how we was.
Yeah, like you lacking like that?
That's how we was. Got him. He lacking, got him. And that's how a lot of licks happen. And I was involved in licks that I shouldn't have been involved in because I was thinking about that lick and now they hitting the lick, so I gotta go with them on the lick.
Nah, for real.
You get what I'm saying? Like, bro, that's my lick, nigga.
Yeah, like, nigga.
Yeah.
You were the Genesis on. So
it's like, that's what my corruption was just taking, you know what I'm saying? And that's basically what I'm on right now is just for a different cause. It's like we don't understand that they
What was the transition? Was there like a final lick?
Watch this. So you got 24 karat gold, right?
Yeah.
I ain't got 24 karat gold on. I don't know a lot of niggas who got 24 karat gold on.
But hold on. How much is a gram of 24 karat gold?
A gram of 24 karat gold today is like $64. It change every day.
Yeah.
It's what you do is you go to spot price of gold today. When you go to Google and it'll tell you what the price is today. It changes, it goes up, spot price. It changes and goes up. That's not what it may be sold for retail,
Right.
but it's what the value of gold is today, right? So 9 times out of 10, a lot of us start out with 10 karat gold, right?
Sometimes 8.
Sometimes 8. Sometimes 8 karat gold, because this the game. But 24 karat gold is 100% gold. We buying 40% gold or 30% gold, right? That's when I start seeing it, that shit kind of odd, right? So what y'all doing with the 24 karat gold? Y'all busting it down.
Stepping on it.
You gonna cut it. You gonna blow it up. You gonna
Put some K-Roll in it.
you gonna put something in it. And what they call that is, the legal word for the cut is called alloys. Different alloys they put in the gold to stretch it. And it's legal to have 10 karat gold because it's 47%. Right up under 47%, they make it illegal. So they've turned the jewelry game into the dope game on us.
Could you explain a bonded chain?
One more time.
A bonded chain.
A bonded chain.
Yes.
When you say bonded, I really don't know what you mean.
Well, once I purchased what was referred to as a bonded chain.
Oh, now I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's lingo. It's lingo. It's not really a bonded chain. They make up anything that sound good to sell you what may be not true to what they're saying.
Right.
Right? And they make up all kind of ways to not tell the truth. You get what I'm saying? Bonded gold.
Right.
What they trying to say is it's dipped. But they don't want to tell you dip because you're smart enough to know if I say dip, I'm gonna lose this sale. So they come up with a better word. Like the funniest one to me is VS quality.
Yeah. Quality.
That's the key word. Quality.
Mm-hmm.
So you telling me that this ain't a VS because now you telling me it's like the quality of it. So it gotta be under that. It's a SI with VS quality. And the quality is the color. Mm-hmm. That's what they don't tell us this type of stuff. But yeah, when I start figuring out all this type of stuff, I start understanding like, this is the real game that we supposed to be in. And my thing is that I'm here just, let the people know the real. Like, let you know the real knowledge. Like I asked one of my partners, how many carats of diamonds you got?
You didn't even know?
He was like, huh? What? It's 10 karat. Nigga, diamonds, not the gold. How many carats of diamonds do you get? And it ain't his fault he don't know. You know what I'm saying? They don't know to know. So we've been getting messed over for years with this jewelry. You know what I'm saying? So I come in the game to give a breath of fresh air on like what it really is. And they really laugh at us. You buy a $20,000 Rolex, gold Rolex, and you go buy some VVS diamonds and you bust your watch down.
Broke it.
Soon as you bust your watch down, you took that $20,000 all the way to $7,500 because you did something to this watch that wasn't organic, that wasn't authentic. It didn't come like this. So now when you resell it, see, that's what the value is, the resale value. That's what value is all about, what you can resell it for. You can't resell this to nobody with no money.
You can only sell it to a nigga that look like you. Right.
And you can't sell it for what you bought it for. Because when we go to these stores, it's 100% markup. And that's legal. You like whatever you buy in jewelry wholesale, you can sell it for 100 times that. And that's legal. You get what I'm saying? So we don't know none of these things. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, how did you attain this knowledge? Because for a long time, it just feels like Black people were locked out of jewelry.
Yeah, we are. I stayed down. You got to stay down, and it's a certain thing that you learn. So my story kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? So once I started trying to find God again, I started understanding humility.
Right.
And humility was something I ain't had. Like, couldn't nobody tell me shit. Like, nigga, How you gonna tell me? So once I start learning humility, the reason we don't know is because we walk in there like we know. How much for this? 20,000. Bet. I got that. I got that right here. That's play money. That's shoe money. You get what I'm saying? And you don't understand that was $12,000. But you don't care because you in the game to, get this like this, get this like that. And I remember one time when I got out off that 2-year sentence, I had got broke off of trying not to do nothing, right? Trying not to go to prison, trying not to go back to prison, all that. Broke again. So the store that we keep robbing that we never really got, this white girl that I'm about to tell you about, Amanda. Yeah. Shout out Amanda. Amanda, the realest nigga I ever known. Like square business. So we broke, and me and a couple of partners at the house, and they trying to hype me up like, Mug, we know you know licks. We ready. Let's go hit something. So I'm like, we gonna run to that one that we ain't never got the right way. We gonna really get it this time. So the long story short is that Amanda is gonna go in with this broke Rolex that I got. I got a broke female's Rolex. So I'm sending her in there to get the door open. Right? A white girl. She got a broken Rolex. She about to go in the store to get the door open. And when she come out, she gonna come out when everybody's out of the store. You don't come out of this store till everybody's out the store. So we waiting, and we waiting, and we waiting, and we waiting. And one of my partners like, man, let's just go in. So we waited on a client to come out. Client come out the door. I ran to try to get the door, and it slipped on me, and it locked. So with the commotion, they know what we on. So I had a 22 rifle, something stupid. That's how broke we was. I got a 22 rifle, and I'm hitting the door with the rifle, and I finally break it. It's like right up under the bottom. My homeboy run up under the door, and I run up under the door. The reason why Amanda ain't come out is because they done put all the jury up. Ain't no jury in the cases. So she's scared to death. She knows she can't come out because we gonna come in. So she trying to stay in there. So we get in there, and it ain't the grandson. The grandson was scary, the one I was able to jump up on and get the safe and still do everything. The granddaddy was there today. And the granddaddy wasn't here, and he had a 357. And I remember my homeboy getting under the door, and I got under the door with him, and he pulled his gun. And when he pulled his gun, I took one of the stools and threw it at him. And as soon as I threw it at him, the gun went off, but his shot went up. So my partner was able to get out the door. And as I'm going to the door, he coming down on me, and I had just made it out the door. The whole time, Amanda in the store. Amanda said she peed on herself and everything. But she got took to interrogation. Ain't say nothing.
Yeah.
A white girl ain't say nothing. You hear what I'm saying? And I done been snitched on a few times. The white girl ain't say nothing. And I see her all the time. We still see each other, and I just go crazy when I see her. That's my girl, you a real G. And everybody be like, dang, Amanda, you did all that? Yeah. Shane was crazy as hell. That nigga was crazy, but I was just trying to, make some money.
Well, now we've passed all that.
Yeah, we passed that.
No, we haven't passed that.
Okay, back.
There was a incident where you were shot.
Yeah.
Can you take us to that?
Oh, man.
And it wasn't by a nigga.
Nah.
It was by the police.
By the police, man. Yeah. So at this point, we big now. Like, we got like rappers, we trying to rap. Shout out to Slick Nick and Ja. Cause they told us when we went, we were just going to their first studio in 303 Mall back in the day. And Next One Studios. And I was just taking a couple of my partners, and my partner DK, he was bringing a couple of his. And these niggas was freestyling on some Switcher House shit, So we got in the studio and they was really challenging each other by wrecking the whole track. So we had got a record label. Jai had told us, man, you better go get a DBA. You better go do this. That's the first time we did that. That's where Meadowbrook Underground Records came from. So we was doing all that then we was coattailing a lot of Switch House people, you know, just getting in the mix, being in the mix, doing a lot of different things. And now it come time back for the go-getter in me. You know, I'm not the hustler, I'm the go-getter. So we done came, y'all know the Wookiees.
Yeah.
They had just came out. Like the Jordans, like they just came out. So me and my partner, I had drove all the way to Chicago one time trying to buy some fake Jordans and understood that I was about to get booby-trapped to go pick them up to get robbed. And I just left that whole lick alone. But in trying to figure it out, this when the internet first started jumping, we was not Googling, what was it back then? Searching, was it Google? It wasn't Google back in 2000,
Yahoo.
bro. Yahoo. And we was looking for the Jordans and trying to find the Jordans, and we had found a warehouse that was selling them in Hong Kong, Cologne.
Okay.
Hong Kong, Cologne. They selling the Jordans for $20 a pair.
Wookie.
Yeah. And we had 2,000 pair. Me and my partner had
Stored where?
In Hong Kong.
Oh, okay.
We had ordered them online. We had went the whole route to getting the plane ticket to Hong Kong, a 21-hour trip.
Oh, y'all Frank Lucas.
We was serious.
Y'all Frank Lucas
We
with
gonna
the
go
game.
get it. The name of our store was called Jaywalkers.
Oh yeah, better be some J's.
You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
They weren't Jordans, they was J's. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we got
Smart.
Jaywalkers. So we trying to figure out how we gonna pay to get we had to get a capsule, a parcel to ship the 2,000 pair of Jordans back in. And it was gonna be well over how much we done already spent. We spent 20 bands on 2,000 pairs of shoes. You get what I'm saying?
This smart hustle.
So what we doing is we trying to make sure we get all these shoes back. And I ain't got my money. My partner and all them, everybody got their money except me, right? So I'm talking to my brother. My brother go to UT in Austin. The one right up under me, he the straight and narrow one.
It's always the middle child that
the second child. Like,
and always be straight
he
and narrow.
looked at every fuck up I did, ever done.
And I'm gonna do something else.
And he did it a whole totally different way and came out better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I call him sometime, that's my big brother. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So he in UT, and I'm telling him like, yeah, man, I'm trying to get some money, man. We gotta shoot these shoes back to America, to the States in a capsule. And it costs more money than it costs to buy the shoes. And he was like, man, I like, man, turn me on to somebody out there. I'm looking for a lick. It's September, and in September, it turned into drought season for weed. Like, it'd be hard to get a pound of weed. Well, back then when it was Reggie, we was selling the shit out of Reggie back then, big pounds.
Yeah.
So it's a drought, and my brother like, dude got it. Dude out here got it. And I like, all right, bet. I'm gonna buy it, and then I'm gonna turn around, come back and jack the money back.
Get it back.
I know I just took the money in there, so I'm gonna turn around and get the money back. That's how we gonna pay for these shoes to get back. So how we get down there is my partner, Big Man, he come to our trap house on South Hughes, and he trying to sell his Dayton's off of his Cutlass to my partner, DK. And I'm like, no, don't sell your Dayton's. Just take me to Austin. Like, take me to Austin, and I'm gonna pay you $800 for taking me down there, cause I already know what I'm about to do. So he like, bet. So we shoot down here to Austin, and the sad part about it is Twisted Black had just came home the first time.
Yeah.
Right? Twisted Black come home, and he got this gospel album. And Big Man playing the gospel. I'm like, yeah, this Twisted Black, he just got, I'm like, I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear nobody rapping about God. Like, man, you know what we about to go do? So this one I like, denounce God over my life. I tell Big Man, nigga, God don't got no control over my life, and the devil don't either. I'm running this shit. And I was serious. So we on our way to Austin, and you know in Austin, overnight, they stay on the laws stay on the highway with their lights on. So we going to Austin, and we seeing law after law after law. We stop at Tiger Mart when we get to Austin, and I'm so smart and so intuitive that I'm like, we ain't going tonight. We ain't hitting the lick tonight because we done seen too many laws. So we finna go to the house. So we get out the car, and mind you that this Cutlass that we in is flipped. That what Big Man known for. He known for flipping Cutlass Regals and all that. And they do it so good that after all this happened, his mama got the car back from the pound. So we at the Tiger Mart and we looking under the hood. It's quiet, it ain't hot, it ain't heated. And as soon as we leave, my brother get pulled over by the law. And he only got pulled over because his lights wasn't on. Dude told him to turn on his lights.
Gotta do it.
So I'm like, man, we ain't doing nothing tonight.
Gotta do it.
Get to my brother's spot, showing him all the money that we got. We finna go get this weed in the morning. Get to the house. That next morning, we knock on the door. Don't nobody open the door. So my partner, Big Man, like, bro, you know how we do this. We finna kick this door in. Now, the rule that we got amongst ourselves is when you kick the door, you only kick it one time and it got to come open because the commotion gonna cause somebody to come. So you got to know that when you kick this door, you kicking it one time to come open. And in my mind, I really don't want to do this. I'm trying to, really fight doing this. I really don't want to do this. We on Slaughter Lane in Austin, Texas. I'm trying to paint the picture too. We up 4 flights. It's a hell of an apartment complex. We had to get buzzed in. I seen the security guard at the door. At the gate.
It's all bad.
Huh?
This is starting off bad, but go ahead.
It started off bad, but we not scary. We understand like this just every day. Yeah, this just every day. They don't know what we got going on. This just every day. So we get in there and we go upstairs, we knock on the door, and I'm looking at this complex like this, they got some money. Dude don't open the door, so I'm kind of like hesitant on kicking his door. But this is my first time kicking the door. I'ma try it. I read back in my mind, I'm like, you ain't gonna kick this door open. The door come right open. As soon as I kick the door come right open, and it's a white boy like, what, bro? Like, we ain't got nothing. It's gone. So immediately, my partner, Big Man, got the strap. So we rushing him around the house and through the house into the room. And we go in the room, a white girl naked.
Oh, whoa.
She's screaming like, please don't rape me. Hey, bitch, shut up. We ain't finna rape, bitch. I don't want to touch you. Here, go sit your ass down in this living room and don't get up. You get what I'm saying? So she's sitting there. We didn't coming in the house because he was right there. He caught in tracks. We passed the room and didn't check this one room. And it was an essay in that room, scared shitless, because he had just sold his gun. Well, gave his gun and his money to his girl to take home that night. So it's no weed, it's no money. It was like 9 ounces of cocaine in the SA room. Go back in, and I'm trying to like calm everybody down. He like, I called the police, bro. Like, man, you ain't called no police to no trap house, bro. What type of fool you think I am? Y'all just sit down, and I'm showing them my money in my duffel bag, like, I'm gonna take care of your door. We gonna fix your refrigerator. We flipped the whole house. You know what I'm saying? Knocked everything over, everything. So I'm like, we gonna take care of everything, man. Just show us where the weed at. By this time, the police done come in the door. Like, freeze, freeze, freeze. And when he do all that, my partner, Big Man, he run in the room. I'm looking at him, they can't see him. He run in the room. When he run in the room, he cleaned the gun off and put it under the mattress. Open up the window and jump out.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
We up 4 flights. We up 4 stories.
He gone.
He opened up the window and jump out. So I'm like, I gotta follow suit. So I run, I look down, this nigga caught by the laws got him at the bottom.
4 flights.
4 flights and got caught.
Oh, no.
So I'm like, I turn around and the police that's in the house, Robert Bohannon, that's his name, Officer Robert Bohannon. I'm looking for him, to apologize.
Yeah.
I know I kind of, fucked him up. But Nah, for real.
Yeah,
like,
mentally you fuck.
like we gotta understand, like, man, you gotta take accountability for the shit you do.
Yeah.
Like the reason I got shot by the police is because I couldn't respond to authority correctly. Not because I'm black that he shot me. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's because I didn't do what I was asked to do.
You didn't know to do it, or you didn't?
I'm not doing it. You
Oh,
get what
I'm not.
saying?
Oh,
Fuck him.
What
You
happened?
get what I'm saying?
Wait, in prison, you was like, I know how to get out of
But
prison.
I'm saying when you get in that mind frame of you doing what you want to do, like I done already went there. I done kicked this door open already. You get what I'm saying? I'm in here now.
Man.
And it's like now we at the end. I ain't going back to prison in my mind.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So he tell me to freeze, and I'm like, bro, I'm leaving. I ain't did nothing. Like, bro, I got $10,000 on me. I'm leaving. And I took one step forward and pop. I stepped back and I moved my duffel bag, and it was a bullet hole in my shorts with blood coming out. And I just rocked the law. I rocked him. As soon as I rocked him, his gun fell out. And when his gun fell out, I dove on the gun. The SA who called the law dove on a fumble, another fumble. You know what I'm saying? That SA dive on my back trying to get the gun. I sit in the trap all day, dropping the clip. We play with guns all day, drop the clip. But I was really in fear of my life because I done got shot. And I'm emptying the whole clip. And shooting the bullets out, the SA on my back, the police on my back. And as soon as I get through emptying the clip, they both raise up off of me. And I just run out the front door. When I run out the front door, I'm running down the stairs. We up 4 flights. I'm running down the stairs. As soon as I get to the bottom, one law, he like my same height too. So we kind of eye level. And he say, I'm gonna count to 10. No, he said, I'm gonna count to 3. And if you don't stop, if you don't get down, we shooting to kill. And I immediately got on my knees. He came, he hit my pockets. I had an ounce of Dro. That's when Dro was back. Back then, the ounce of Dro, Afghan, that good red hair. And I probably had a pocket about $1,200. They took all that and they took my duffel bag. And then they put me in the ambulance. And I can just remember the pain hit as soon as they put me in the ambulance.
You didn't feel it on the way down the 4 flights?
None of that.
Yeah,
The first feeling I felt was,
after that, you just on go.
I'm on go. I'm trying to not die. You get what I'm saying? So I done ran down the stairs. I done got detained by the law, and they got me in the back of the ambulance, right? So they taking me to the emergency room. When I get to the emergency room, the nurses, they playing with me. I'm like, hey, y'all, what y'all doing? They putting the catheter in me. And I'm like, what if I gotta piss? They hold up my catheter bag like, you peeing. That's what the whole catheter for. They like to check and see if you got blood in your urinary tract. That's anybody who gets shot, they gotta get the catheter to make sure there's no blood in your urine. Because if it's blood in your urine, you done, basically.
You're done?
Yeah, you done. If you pissing blood, you done.
I didn't know that.
So that's why that's the first thing they do.
Shit, okay.
President or whoever, you get shot, you gotta get the catheter. That's the worst pain.
Yeah, I don't want to think. I don't want to think about it.
Oh my God.
I don't want to think about it.
So then after that, they put me, I'm handcuffed still, got an officer with me. They took me to the CAT scan. They put me in the CAT scan. I got shot right in the pelvic area. And it was like, all I could see was like a trail, like sticking up from my skin, like a trail where the bullet went. And pulled me out the CAT scan, said wasn't nothing broke, wasn't nothing fractured. And they found the bullet in my nuts.
Oh, God.
Oh,
God. Oh, damn.
That's where the bullet stopped. And they like dumbfounded, like, bro, that's the thinnest tissue in his body. Like, how that didn't blow his nuts off? Type shit. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
they take it out?
No, because that's what they asked me. The doctor come in and he like, you don't have to get it taken out. It's lodged in there. It's not moving. It's not gonna hurt you. We recommend that you don't touch it. Anything that the body don't want is gonna push it. It's gonna release it on its own, right? So man, this shit's so long, man. It's crazy. So soon as the officer we get through, he like, I gotta go and take you down to, they want you at the detective's office, the interrogation room. Going to the interrogation room, and I'm walking and everything, like ain't shit happened 3 hours ago. I'm on the news.
Yeah, you walking.
Oh man, I'm on Texas news. It's fucking me up. Wow. So the detective get me in his interrogation room, and he like, you know why you walk? Big old white dude. I wanna call him. He look like the dude on Cheers, big old white dude with the curly hair.
Shout out John Goodman.
Yeah, got the tie on and everything. He, you know why you ain't dead? You know why you ain't paralyzed? And he just took my duffel bag and started dumping all my money out. It's a fucking bullet hole in every dollar bill.
Wow.
And I'm looking at the money, and I see the bullet hole like the fire in the dollar bill hole. Like the bullet really went through this money.
Yeah.
And slowed it down enough to stopping the nigga nuts.
Damn, that's some wow.
So right then and there is really when I really made my decision, like, God, I know you saved my life for a reason. I got you. So I made a mental, like, you know, consciousness of like what I gotta do, but I knew I had to go to prison. You see what I'm saying?
So is the bullet still in there?
So it stayed in there for 14 years.
Damn.
14 years. So how it come out? This shit crazy.
This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. No.
Say what now?
I think you should tell them how you went to prison.
Okay, so I get 32 years in all. I get 15 years for burglary of a habitation. I get 15 years for deadly conduct on a police officer, and like 9 other people that was in the area. And then I got taken in attempting to take a weapon from a police officer. I got 2 years for that. So what my lawyer did, he got 32 years, ran concurrent with the 15-year sentence.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? So I had 15, 15, 2. And instead of doing them sentence by sentence, they ran it all concurrent. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And by them running it all concurrent, I came up and like, I had some type of thing where mine wasn't aggravated. My case wasn't aggravated.
Blessings.
Because I never had a gun.
Blessings. That's real.
You get what I'm saying? I never had a gun. The only gun I had was the police's gun, and he's not supposed to lose control of his gun.
He fumbled it. Yeah, he fumbled it.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I got 32 years for that, got it to like a 15-year sentence where you ain't even got to worry about the 32. And went down there and it like, prison is crazy. I threw a white boy off a 2 road.
We're gonna touch on the prison stuff, but before the 14 years, you said it came out.
Yeah. Man, I'm shacking with my girl, right? We together, we together for like 6 years, and you know, everything I've been trying to do on my own, it just ain't really working. Like I didn't did a lot of things out here. I ain't never had a job. Like I've always had something. I had a tattoo shop when I first came home this second time. And just working all this different type of stuff, it just wasn't working for me like I wanted it to. So I started getting this feeling like, I think I'm like 33. I started getting this feeling like I gotta start seeking God more. I gotta start serving God better. So I started having that hang over me. And I started telling my girl, like, I'm about to change, I'm about to do this, I'm about to do that. And she's like, nigga, going on. You about to rob the church.
Yeah.
You about to scam the church. You about to start doing this and start doing that. And I start seeing like, dang, I can't take this girl with me. You get what I'm saying? Like, she can't even understand what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. She don't even see it. So I got so many draws and wife beaters because the shit went stale. She stopped washing the nigga clothes and stopped cooking and shit. So I'm like, we in this house ain't doing shit but headbutting. And long story short, my bullets start coming out. And I'm like, dang, my bullet coming out. And she like, man, you better go to the emergency room, get that taken out. I'm like, no, I'm not taking this out. So she made me go to my grandmother's house. Go to my grandmother's house. My grandmother say, just go to the emergency room to get antibiotics so it don't get infected. And I seen one of my cellies, his bullet came out his ankle.
Yeah.
And it come out like a blackhead or something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we've seen it.
It just come out. And that's how I was looking down there, like it's trying to come out. I'm like, damn. And I don't really want them to cut nothing.
Yeah.
Like you not finna cut nothing down there.
Yeah.
And the doctor that came in the emergency room, he was like, yeah, we just gonna give you some antibiotics. Make sure you keep it clean. It's gonna come out on its own. So cool. But this whole time, I'm celibate.
You gotta be.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm celibate. And as I'm celibate, I start seeing shit that I wouldn't see if I wasn't celibate. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And that's crazy. So I found my wife through my bullet coming out my nuts.
Damn.
I was made celibate on purpose or accident or however it wasn't my doing that made me celibate.
It wasn't your choice.
It wasn't my choice. It wasn't my choice.
Wow.
And the crazy part about it is it's a wilderness that you in. And I know how to go back into understanding the wilderness that Jesus was in. And when the serpent or whoever, Satan or whatever, was tempting him, you also get tempted.
That's why.
And we don't see it. You get what I'm saying? And I'm looking at this girl like, dang, that's my wife right there. That's my wife right there, and just playing a whole bunch of games and playing a whole bunch of games and playing a whole bunch of games, and bullet drop out. Bullet drop out in the bathtub one day.
Did you keep it as a safe keep?
My dumb ass showed my parole officer and she took it from me.
Oh, she got it.
Yeah, she got it.
Yeah, she put it on the wall.
Yeah.
Damn.
And one of the dudes in the house got my I had on some Charles Barkley 34s, the navy blue ones.
Yeah, I know
with the
what you're
strap
talking about. Yeah,
on the toe.
I know what you're talking about.
And as I was running out the house, he got my shoe. It's on his mama's mantle.
Oh wow.
I want that back.
Yeah, man, you better go.
I really want my shoe back.
You better go O.J. Simpson a game. And,
Peep this game though. How do I know this shit? How do I know the essay gave his money to his girl that night, gave the gun to his girl that night?
Yeah, yeah.
Texas put him in my cell.
Oh wow. That's wow.
So I've been in prison now. I've been in prison 4 years. And I done got two-year set-offs. You know what I'm saying? I go up for parole, they give me a 2-year set-off. Went up again 2 years later, they give you a 2-year set-off. So I'm living penitentiary life now, you know what I'm saying? And one day I you know, when you get a new cellie or one cellie leave, it's your job to make sure whoever come in know the standard. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? So before I leave the house, before I leave my cell, I'm gonna make sure I get it how I want it to look. So when the new dude come in, he know, hey man, this a clean cellie, this a clean cell, this how we do things, and that's just what it is. I come back home from work and I see I got a new cellie. And I look at him, I'm like, damn, what's up, cellie? You my cellie? Like, yeah, just tell me the cell rules. The first time anybody tell them to cell rules, they a hoe. Cause they asking for the rules. I ain't going to no cell with no rules.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not going to no. You ain't. I ain't not even that. Not even that. Because I don't want to paint myself as no big bully or nothing like that. But it's gonna be mutual. Like when I come in here, I'm a man. You're not finna rule me to do nothing. But he asked for the rules, so I told him like, hey, when I'm in the cell, you ain't in the cell. Just giving the rules. Is when you pissing, make sure you flush that toilet. I'm talking about I do not want to hear your piss touch the water at all. You don't got to worry about waking me up by pushing this flush. I do not want to hear your piss. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when you shit, put up the blanket, put up the tent.
Yeah.
So we running all these rules down, and I'm looking at him and say, man, you look familiar. He say, I've been on the unit 4 years. I used to work in commissary. So I put it out of my mind that I know him from commissary. Going to commissary every week or every month or whatever. That's where I know you from. It been about a week. And late night rat come. And I cut hair. So I cut hair in prison. I was doing everything to make money. Drawing portraits and pictures and all that to send to different people and just making money that type of way. The hustle don't never stop.
Yeah.
So I'm cutting hair, and that's one of my hustles. And they do in and outs. In and out is like where you allowed to go in your cell, you get what you need, and you come back out. Like, say for instance, you gotta go to the showers. You go in there and get your shower supplies, and then you go take your shower on the next in and out. Yeah. So it's an in and out. And I'm going in there to get my shower stuff because I'm about to take a shower. I got a typewriter. I wrote a book while I was in prison called Tattoo Tears of Gangsters Cry. Barnes and Noble's, Borders, and all that. So I'm typing my book in there. I'm like, I'm gonna type tonight. I ain't cutting no hair tonight. I'm gonna type tonight. So silly, I'm about to go take a shower. So if you want to stay in the house, go on get your time in while I'm in the shower. After the shower, I'm in the house all night through late night rap. You get what I'm saying? So he like, cool. So we get in there and we talking, just like regular. Next thing you know, when I'm leaving out the cell for the in and out, one of my homeboys from ATX come up to the cell, he like, you cutting hair tonight? And I'm like, nah, I ain't cutting hair, I'm coming back in the house. So when my cellie stepped to the door, my partner say, what's up, ATX? And they hit the ATX. And then it hit me. You, Roberto Lopez. I push him back in the house. We go back in the house. I shut the door. He sit on his bunk. I sit on the toilet. I'm Shane Gregory. Yeah, I'm Shane Gregory, bro. You the one who called the law that night, this, that, and the next, in the house that night. Wow. He the one who called the police in the room that I missed.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to think fast, because I'm scared to death too.
Yeah.
You know why I'm scared? Because he killed the white boy. That's what he got a 25-year sentence for killing the white boy.
Oh. So you knew that already as far as
I knew he was in there for murder.
Yeah.
But I didn't know for who.
Damn.
So we in here sitting, I'm like, you Robert Lopez, you the reason I'm here. He like, man, it was a lot going on that night, man. Let me run it down to you, bro. He like, man, the white boy, he always set me up. This a Hispanic dude, but his family is very privileged. So he worked for a cartel that got car lot dealerships, not car lots, Ford dealerships, Honda dealerships. They the cartel. And he got it plentiful, but he's not like out the mud essay. He a clean cut essay. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So the cartel on his ass like, damn, you done let this white boy rob you 10 times and you pay it off. This the stories he telling me. He like, every time he robbed me, I just hustle harder and pay it off. But this time, when y'all did it, and I put Big Man in it like, yeah, Big Man and the white boy, because I'm trying to run gang too, because he a murderer.
Right.
I gotta sleep with this nigga.
Yeah.
Right.
So I'm spooked. Like, I'm in here with this nigga that might kill me, man. So I'm telling him like, yeah, man, Big Man, you seen the money I had, right? You see all the money I had, right? So I'm trying to plead my case like, look, man, I came to this to buy, not to rob. I came here to buy, bro. And he was like, yeah, man, they set me up all the time. I like, yeah, it had to be Big Man and Chance, man. They put this together, man. And they put all this in this shit, man. And I ain't the same person no more, bro. That ain't me. Like, that's how I'm trying to finesse the shit out of it. Like, yeah, man, that ain't me, because I'm really scared. Like, yeah, man, that ain't me. So we ain't going nowhere tonight. We gonna stay in here tonight, and we gonna figure this out. I won't let him out the cell.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to do, you ain't finna shank nobody tonight or none of that. So we riding it out, and as we riding it out, I figured out how he killed him. He said, man, I was just going in his house. He had one of them bats from Six Flags, you know, the little bats.
Yeah.
He said, man, I'm just gonna go in there and just beat him up with this bat and just call it a night. Cause you know, they walk in each other's houses like it ain't nothing. They friends. He said he walked in the white boy house. The white boy was sleeping in the living room on the couch. And he just started hitting him with the bat and blanked out and beat him to death.
Wow.
Beat him to death, 25 years. So he spazzed out, tried to go to Mexico type shit, ended up getting caught. His family well off. They gave him 25 years, right? So we get all this whole information out that night in the cell. And it dawned on me, this a trick. The only thing I can get more time for in prison is retaliation.
Yeah.
So if we fight or if I do anything with this dude, I get a retaliation. That's a free world case. That means I got to go to court in that county and receive more time.
Yeah.
If I fight him. You get what I'm saying? So as the day is going, I got Tango Blast. Like that's a known like gang in prison. Tango Blast come to me, the OGs. They like, hey man, we need to holler at you. And I go hollering at them and they like, man, S.A. been on our farm for 4 years, man, and he said he was solo. Now all of a sudden he your celly and he trying to blast. I'm like, man, I don't know what's going on, but I know now he trying to get protection. You get what I'm saying? So I had to tell all the Crips and Bloods what's going on. I got to let them know like, hey man, he on my indictment. He called the police. He's scared that I'm gonna do something to him. So we gotta watch what's up with these essays. Long story short, he ended up catching out. He went to, it's called line building. You go to line building and you tell them you not going back to your cell. Like, I'm scared for my life. And he got up off the unit. As soon as he got off the unit, I seen parole the next week and made parole.
All right, so then you made parole, because it's crazy.
After they couldn't get me with the retaliation case, so I came up for parole.
How did you make parole? Because this is the parole that got you out.
So what's crazy is that my old man, you know, my whole 6.5 being locked up, I think my old man got locked up like 5-6 times. And every time he would like, my old man opened up Middleton. Oh. He one of the ones who built it.
Damn, okay.
Yeah, but he was building it because he was a son of the state. Inmate, right. And so every time, you know, you get locked up, you can write your siblings and your parents. You get correspondence, you know what I'm saying? So we write each other. He let us know, hey, I got locked back up. I fucked up, this, that, and the next. But this last time he got locked up, he really didn't let me know. And he had found out that I wrote a book. I wrote a book while I was in prison, The Tattoo Tears A Gangster's Cry. And I'm talking about, man, you know, we get magazines in there, right? So we get magazines. I took a ream of paper that I got my baby mama. I got my ex-baby mama. Got my ex-baby mama to send me in a ream.
How's an ex-baby mama? You mean like an ex? Oh man, okay, yeah, that's tough. Okay.
They right here too.
Yes. Oh man. Oh man.
Yeah, I got these down there. Like one of them came to see me. My partner got killed. DK, R.I.P. DK. My brother and his baby mama came to see me, and my son came, and he was looking at all my tattoos. Like, dang, daddy, where I'm at? Where me and Peanut at? He asked about him and his brother. Like, where we at? And I'm talking to my brother. Cause you know, my partner, that's my best friend. He just got killed and they running the whole play down to me what happened. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, I'm gonna get you. And he like, Dad, you ain't got no room. And I'm like, nigga, you calling me? No, I say, I'm gonna get you on my face. I'm gonna get y'all on my face. And I go back talking to it. He like, you ain't gonna put us on your face. I say, nigga, you calling me a liar? No, sir. No, sir.
Yeah, you mean no, what sir. You say. Yeah, you do what you say.
And man, I went in that cell and put these niggas on my face. Next visit, that nigga hit Peanut. Peanut, he did it. And that's all I needed right there.
That's real.
That I'm gonna do what I say I'm gonna do. You see what I'm saying? That's the type of a nigga I am. That's the kind of standard I stand on. You know, if I say I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it.
I want to stay right there for a second because that's what a question I know that people may want to have and ask about the tattoos.
Right.
Normally, like you said, early on, 17, you had it on your shoulder, you know, invisible.
Right.
But then you started going to your face, your head, you know, if y'all, I don't know if y'all can see, I know it's shiny.
Right,
but
yeah, it's shiny.
You're tatted all the way.
That was the reason a nigga was going bald.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, a nigga was going bald, stressing out, trying to make a million, man. We was for real.
These tats came while you're in the pen or outside the pen?
While going through everything.
What do your tattoos say on your head?
Oh, man.
They like a goddamn God of War.
It's a prayer. It says, greed is like a malnutritious hunger that stars my lust for materialistic wonders.
Wow.
I have been crucified within his green mass. No matter how much I gain, I still have hunger pains. My history is who I am. My destiny will be my test.
Oh,
then I got Trayvon Martin back there with a ribbon made out of a hoodie. We went for the Guinness Book of World Records in 2013, and I did 828 tattoos in 24 hours of a globe. The name of my tattoo shop was Tattoo World off of 820 and Barry.
Wow.
Yeah, Fort Worth. And we had a lot of stuff going.
Did you hit the Guinness World Record?
Yeah, we hit it.
Wow.
We hit it.
At the time of you hit the Guinness.
And see, my marketing and everything, like, I'm so throwback. Like the word of mouth and getting on the radio and doing all that stuff, that was like second nature to me. So I went so hard with marketing about doing the Guinness Book of World Records for the tattoos that other people heard that I was doing it and was trying to beat my
that's how it works.
Assumption.
Yeah, that's
like I was going for 817 tattoos because the record was 801. 817 is Fort Worth.
Oh, I like
what I'm
that.
saying?
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh, you
And
a
man,
marketing
like,
genius.
shout out to my city, man. My city support me like crazy.
Man.
I'm talking about they came out like everybody was getting this globe, and it was crazy. Like they really supported me. Like one time, I'm 6 years after that, somebody come bring me a piece. I got the globe. I got the globe on my arm. I'm like, dang. You know what I'm saying? So it just like, it's crazy. But while I was trying to get out of prison, I had wrote a book. And I guess my dad heard that I had this book. I guess he was trying to get it published or whatever. So he hit me up. He was like, hey, man, why don't you do what your brothers did? Well, my first brother, he discharged. I got 15 years. I ain't trying to discharge. That ain't why I'm trying to do that.
Yeah.
Then my other brother made his first parole. I'm on my third time coming up. So I can't make my first parole, my nigga. You get what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get Lori Redmond.
No, exactly.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get Lori Redmond fast. So I'm thinking of any way I can make some money from behind these doors. And, you know, I learned how to read by reading Cold as Winter Ever.
That's right.
Sister Soldier wrote the book, and it was like, you know, I got this 300-page book, and I couldn't read because, shit, I don't want to read no 300-page book. You just don't want to. But once you feel like you can relate, then you can get through the book.
Very true.
And once I got through Cold as Winter Ever, then I could pick up 48 Laws of Power, because now I know I can get through a 300-page book. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So I started to write a book just so I can get niggas to read what they can relate to, and then start reading shit that they don't understand yet.
Congratulations on that, by the way.
Thank you.
Said it was sold on Barnes and Nobles.
Yeah, all that.
Definitely. Congrats.
Thank you. And how we did it was, like I was saying, we get magazines in there. So I had like different dudes. You know, you got people who sew, who do different things. I got my baby mama, ex-baby mama, to bring me the ream of paper. And what I did was cut the paper in half and had somebody, after I typed it, they sewed it together.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, they sewed the paper that I had typed on together.
Oh, that's lit.
Yeah,
Like a handwritten book.
Right.
Wow.
So after that, I had got some cardboard from like the back of a notebook pad. They cut that out, made it the size of the paper, and we put like a collage from cutouts from the magazine of Tattoo Tears, made my cover and all that. Taped it up, made it look real, look like a hardback book, you know what I'm saying? And I sent that to my brother. My brother then in turn get me published by Arthur House. So when I come home, I got a trunk full of 1,000 paperback books to sell out the trunk. This unheard of. Nigga coming home, got a book that he wrote while he was locked up and all this. And, you know, just rewind to my dad hit me up trying to, you know, sell my book to Nikki Turner, I think her name is. She's out of Columbus, Ohio. She wrote a book, Payback or something like that, you know, and they was real big in urban fiction. So they knew how to get these books like The Truth to the Game story and Dutch and all these were books that inmates wrote. Yeah. Terry Woods bought Truth to the Game from Kwame T, who's locked up in prison in the feds. And got it to Oprah and all that. So it's a lot of niggas doing all this writing and doing all that down there. Like it's some brilliant niggas locked up right now. You know what I'm saying? So I was able to, you know, see all this and try to put me something together. And I also used to cut hair. So what I had my baby mama do was send me pictures of the little niggas' hair I used to cut. Just the little niggas, not grown-ups. Because I had put a business plan together to where I had her go downtown in Fort Worth and get me a DBA for knuckleheads.
Yeah.
It's a barbershop.
Smart man.
For little boys. You know what I'm saying? So I put a business plan together, had the pictures put together, and then I had that for my parole package. So they seen that I was trying to do something. They seen that I had a business to go home to, and they let me out.
That's amazing. How many other people you feel do something like that? Like really show when I get out, this is what I'm going home to, like for a parole hearing.
Right now? Well, I don't know if they doing that in there. Well, they are, because they ask us to have all these letters from the free world, your supporters. You got to make a package to put together. I don't know how extreme they go. I'm forward thinker.
Yeah.
So I knew how to get DBAs because I was in the world before getting DBAs and stuff like that. So I would just put her on a mission to go make that stuff happen for me. So in turn, that let the parole board know that I was capable of doing something when I went home.
So as a free man, of course, you know, you're coming out to the world. There's, you know, they say as a felon, you know, the world kind of throws you away. You ain't named too many options. You kind of got to go into business for yourself.
This time, it was like I had resurrected or something.
There you go.
And I really took the wrong medicine from it.
Yeah.
And I got egotistical, and I start walking in the OG aura and sense of things and just becoming one of Funky Town finest. And that was my whole mission when I came home. Like, dang, I beat the odds. I'm back. I got shot by the law. I got a book out. Everybody looking at me like I done something. So I'm on 10.
So you were mentioning a story as far as you know, your life has changed. A girl that you was with wasn't going with you. And I'm curious as far as to even, you know, your love for jewelry already, you know, was in you. And the transition to become like, all right, I'm going to become the mug I am today. To come to this, you know, become a jeweler. Like, it doesn't happen overnight, but I'm assuming something sparked that in you to say, let me get away from illegal situations to legal.
That's crazy that you asked that, because like I was at a situation where, like, you know, I do jewelry, but I was just how you say that I couldn't take the pushback.
What you mean?
You know what I'm saying? I couldn't take the pushback. Like, I know you lying to me. Like, come on, man. You could do it cheaper than this. You could do that. So I was tired of that. And I had found another niche, which was tattooing. And I was doing real big things with that. But I always stayed in the jewelry industry by doing grills at the tattoo shop. People just knowing what I do, can know they can get a grill, but I just wasn't in it as deep as I was. And to come home and see a lot of guys that had said it wouldn't last grills. First girl I had, I came home, told her like, hey man, I'm gonna do gold teeth when I'm ready to do some grill. She said, this shit ain't gonna last. And this 23 years later.
Yeah, no. I
You know what I'm saying?
People think it's a phase.
One of the guys thought it wasn't gonna last. He's still pushing, heavy in the game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like whoever had made it with it, I was cool with that. I'm glad I had put some thought into it, and now you able to eat off of it. It was just over for me. So I was trying to make my bag off of tattooing.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And writing books and all that type of stuff. I was trying to do different things and not have to go back to the jewelry.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So what happened was I'm sitting at my tattoo shop one morning and my spirit asked me, say, how am I feeding you? I'm on parole. I've been on parole. I ain't had no legit job. So he said, how am I feeding you? And I was like, tattoos. That's how you feed me. That's how I eat. All my money, all my bills get paid off of tattoos. And he said, so why are you just surviving with what I gave you to succeed with? And it fucked me up because now I'm in a position to where I'm a mentor. I go to, I'm a volunteer mentor for Tory, Texas Offender Reentry Initiative. And I go into the prison and I go into the county jail and I talk to dudes. You get what I'm saying? And my method is like, you can't help what you don't know. So a lot of people get this position where they're a mentor, where they get to go speak to people or go speak to kids. And they just get to rambling off about who they are and what they do and what they've overcome. But one of my methods is I want to hear you speak. So the first part, when I go speak anywhere, I get the people to tell me what they going through, what they feeling, how they thinking, what's going on with them, so I can in turn relate to what they're dealing with.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So I go in the classroom in the prison and I write something on the board and I ask the whole class like what this mean. And one of them things was only the strong survive.
Oh, yeah.
I put that on the board. Only the strong survive. And I'll start asking like, what that mean to you? I'm an 8. What that mean to you? I'm a gorilla, I'm this, I'm a lion, I'm a beast, I'm this, that, and next. And the misconception is you're none of these things. You got dominion, power, and authority over everything you just said you were. And now you made yourself a survivor when you're a successor.
Yeah.
But we don't understand success. You see what I'm saying? All we understand is survival.
That's facts.
You get what I'm saying?
That's facts.
So he was trying to teach me at this time, like it's something more than just tattooing. It's something more than just tattooing. It's something more than just tattooing. One of my business mentors that I picked is Dr. Phil Harrison with Mint Dentistry. Right?
That's one of your business mentors? You met the man?
Yeah. Like that's my guy.
He's
that's my guy.
He's a guy who has that original hustle.
Yeah.
When I see marketing come to fruition, Mint Dentistry is something that 15 years ago you might have heard in passing. Now it's the premier Dallas-Fort Worth in other cities. Like,
he makes sexy teeth.
He made sexy teeth.
And I make gold grills.
Man, come on now.
You hear me?
Come on.
And I'm Dr. Mugg Simpson because I'm on call. You hear me? You can call me right now, 1-844-904-GOLD.
Now,
and that used to be 1-844-904-INKY.
Now, what would a dentist say about a person putting gold grills in their mouth?
I got a few friends. Dr. Kip Anderson. I got a lot of mentors in this game. Like they really would love to put me on dental hygienist program and get me in there, but my felonies won't let me pass the bar.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so I can go to all the training, get all the schooling, and I have enough hours to be. You get what I'm saying?
Wow.
But I could never be because I'm a felon.
Wow.
You get what I'm saying? So they try to cultivate what I'm doing. They try to help me, and like they really do. So they turning me on to new technology. We go get different impressions done by them so we can get a better permanent tooth. better fitting veneers, better fitting implants, everything.
Yeah, because really, a gold cap is pretty much like getting a veneer, right?
Right, it's the same thing.
Yeah. So the care that goes behind taking care of a veneer is the same care that has to go behind taking care of a
Your
gold.
teeth can
a diamond.
rot under the veneer
For sure.
as well.
So can we ask you some questions then?
Go ahead.
Let's talk about it. And I want to stick on grills for the moment, just
Okay.
for those who don't know about grills. You were talking earlier as far as the way grills used to be made. What is
Okay.
the difference between grills in the past, let's say in the early 90s, versus grills today with diamonds encrusted in them?
The technology back then, you couldn't. What they would say is we would go in there and we would ask, "Hey man, I want to get a crushed diamonds." That's what we used to
that's
call
what you asked for, yeah, crushed diamonds.
I want to get crushed diamonds. So what we would do is we'd go in there and ask for them crushed diamonds, and they would tell us it's not thick enough for the diamonds to breathe. Some bullshit. Just to say that I don't know how. We don't know how. That's the answer. You get what I'm saying? We don't know how to do it yet. That's the answer. But they give us, all kind of smoke and mirrors. But once they figured they couldn't do it, they figured out a way, and that way was, the little earrings. When we got the invisible set, princess cut earrings, we'd get the earrings and you cut off the back and then they'll solder that onto the teeth. That's how they started doing it in the early 2000s. So that's how we was able to put the diamonds in our mouth and look better and feel better about our diamond teeth. And with technology today, we make the tooth thick enough to set the diamonds in. You get what I'm saying? And shout out to the Vietnamese, because they do the best diamond setting that I've ever seen. And that's the thing I like about this industry, is that the different cultures do different things. The best, like the designers, like the casters, like people who do just different things. Like, we can sell you anything, the black jeweler. Like, we got y'all saying the black jeweler.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the one thing that we have in common that I want to try to help change is we don't have showrooms. You get what I'm saying? We don't have the showroom that Manhattan has, or that Johnny Dang has, or that this man has. So we stay in that middleman liaison position as a jeweler, to where you can't really get the clout or the notoriety of being a real jeweler. You get what I'm saying? But what the real jeweler has done to us is they put the wool over our eyes to make us think that they're jewelers. They're retailers.
Because that's the first thing. That's the first thing that you go into a jewelry store, you see the jewelry case, you looking at all this nice jewelry.
Right.
It's like, oh yeah, we can make that for you.
Right.
Send it off.
They send it
They
out.
ain't never. They don't. And it's very hard pressed to find any jeweler in Dallas who actually have jewelry that they work on site.
Well, it's a lot. It's a lot. But the ones who actually pushing, they have workers.
Yeah.
And I had to learn that in this game, because we in our culture, we're taught to be independent, and we try to in-house everything, and that's what sets us back. Because to be independent or to in-house everything, you have to be an expert at everything.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So the game is to find the expert and delegate that work off and still own the design.
Because the thing is, a lot of these jewelry businesses are family owned, and they've been in business for years and years. And
It's passed down.
yeah. So
I got. I don't mean to cut you off, but I got, like, in Dallas, I got like 3 houses that I go to: West Dallas, Oak Cliff, and the essays in the back outhouse doing my grills. I got a workshop in my shop called Grills Kitchen, and I can call some essays to come cast my grills after hours. You get what I'm saying? I was taking my grills to get the diamond setting at somebody's house, and they kids, the Vietnamese kids, are setting stones.
that's wild. That's crazy.
You hear me? And doing the waxes for the teeth and everything. And it's like they really teach their culture how to do the trade.
Now, I want you to go back a little bit. You was talking about the way diamonds need to breathe. What does that mean? Diamonds need to breathe.
What that meant was we don't know how to do it.
Right. So diamonds don't need to breathe.
No.
Because I've been told, they'll tell you, oh, we can't make it. We have to put a little thing on the back.
So the thing is, it's not that they can't breathe. It's just that the point in the back, the bottom of it, what'll happen is it'll scrape your tooth or it'll scrape a surface or something and be pushed out.
Right.
So it has to have enough room where it doesn't get pushed back out. You get what I'm saying?
See, no, because like with the let's say the piece, it's like, oh, we got to put a gate on the back or that little.
That comes from not wanting to be
solid gold.
Yeah, so you hear all this?
Yeah.
Even though this is over 1,000 grams, it's still hollow.
But you wouldn't see. You would have to think. Oh, they tell you that diamonds need to breathe, but they just don't want to give you that much gold.
Right, because they got to charge you for that.
You're right.
So they take that part out, or your budget can be this much, or that's how they. So the designer, right? The designer can make your piece 3 inches, let's say 3 by 6.
Yeah.
And it can look the hugest as all outdoors diamond set, but the money is really in the gold. So what they do is they take the gold out in the design. So once they print it out, that weight is not there. But it looks like and feels like to you that it's that.
Yeah. I get it. Nah.
You get what I'm saying?
I get it.
And they charge you the same price that they would charge if it was there.
Yeah, as they should. I got to get your thoughts. I mean, well, get your money, motherfuckers. Get your money, motherfuckers.
Right.
I got to get your thoughts when it comes to the grill game.
Okay.
The significance of Johnny Dang Powwow to the grill game. Just your thoughts on it. And be honest.
The significance of Powwow and Johnny Dang to the grill game. Okay. The jeweler has understood marketing. Johnny Dang understood marketing in another way. You get what I'm saying? Y'all know his name ain't really Johnny, right?
Yeah. It's a moniker.
He got his name changed.
Yeah.
But because King Johnny was the Johnny.
Yeah, he was.
And what Johnny Dang understood is what I was about to say. What Johnny Dang understood is the power of the entertainer.
Yes. Go keep Johnny.
They looking for King.
Johnny.
They looking for a Johnny.
Anybody seen Johnny?
Jack, you hear me? And I had a video not too long, about 2 years ago, that I was saying the power of a name. Manhattan Jewelers. You think of Manhattan Jewelers. So when you hear Manhattan, that's the richest community in New York.
Exactly.
So if I name my jewelry company Manhattan, I'm telling you I'm upper echelon than any jewelry store.
Better than Bushwick Jewelers.
And they live up to the name. You get what I'm saying? I feel like that. They try to live up to that name. So what Johnny Dang does is he understood every rapper in Houston was saying, Grill by Johnny, Peace by Johnny, Diamond Out by Johnny. But it was King Johnny.
Yeah.
Right? So he changed his name to Johnny Dang because he got to be a Johnny. He know they looking for Johnny. And then he understood the rappers were saying it. The rappers were telling the people where to go. Right?
Yeah.
That's the whole business scheme or the marketing scheme of Johnny Dang getting Powwow and them teaming up. Hey, you go get your guys, bring them back to me. We're going to do this. We're going to blow up like this. And the rapper becomes a walking display, a walking showcase. You get what I'm saying? And then, man, you give somebody a piece of jewelry, not somebody, you give a rapper a piece of jewelry that means something to them. It inspires them to make a song.
It does. No, it's facts. And that's just free marketing for the...
What is it? Let me see your grill?
Yeah, let me see your grill. Yeah, that's going to go forever. Everywhere. It's a walking billboard, a singing billboard.
Yeah, so that's what we do. And we try to team up with the rapper.
Okay.
Have you found it that people want the grill more or the chain more?
See, my whole business is set up off of the have-nots.
Correct.
I'm a have-not.
Yeah.
That's why I found out different things that I didn't know about the jewelry industry because I didn't have it. So when I found it, I understood like the have-nots will spend their money first before the rich niggas. Like I don't talk to the rich niggas like with the $20,000 budget and all that. You not really paying for a budget. You paying for a status. So you're gonna go where the name is. And I understand that, and you should. But my everyday client, before I came here, I did impressions and everything, bro. Every day I do gold teeth. Every single day I do gold teeth. Man, it'll blow you away how many people get gold teeth. And they start in 13.
And this is just solid gold.
A solid gold. And that's a have-not. What I mean by that, I don't mean to be poor or nothing like that, but they ain't got no bills. They ain't got no car. You get what I'm saying? They ain't got none of these things. So when they get their money, they know what they want. They want gold teeth. When I was 4 years old, I stole my grandmama dentures. Yeah, she told me she was gonna give me a gold tooth when I turned 16, but I ain't wanna wait. I stole the dentures, right? And I was trying to put her dentures in my mouth in the bathroom, and somehow I seen the matches and I burned the bathroom down. And I left the house. I left the house running away to my other grandmama house, right? And my daddy was a cable man. So he driving home in the cable truck and he see me like, boy, what you doing? Like, I'm going to Grandma Pam's house. He like, what you mean you going to Grandma Pam? I don't think I can go back to Grandma Linda's house. Find out what happened. He whooped my ass and all that. And they find the dentures in my pocket. I had took a dentures because I wanted the gold tooth. And I couldn't figure out how to get the gold tooth out. So I kept putting the whole denture in my mouth. but that's what inspired me really. So these kids had that same feeling. When they see us, they want to go, they want grills.
You grew up a 13-year-old.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me ask you something. Let me just ask you. This is just a psychology question.
Okay.
Case study on America. You see our skin color, our people that go and get these golds put in our mouths, but you don't see no other culture, maybe in the Latino community a little bit, but you don't see no other cultures doing that. Like, what do you think is about us that we need to put gold in our mouth?
We've been putting gold in our mouth.
No, I know we've been doing it. I'm saying for you as a person who does it, when you see the kind of clientele that comes in, do you ever ask why?
I know why.
Oh, go ahead. That's true.
Yeah, it's our culture. It's our culture, and our culture takes over the world. But we're illiterate to why. So that's what I'm trying to be. I'm trying to be that one who shows you why. So the reason I want them to know why they feel like this way is what I'm doing now. Like all the VVs and all these diamonds and all that type of shit, that's icing on the cake. That ain't it. What's it is the gold, okay? And what I'm showing you is that I do 90 teeth with an ounce of gold.
Wow. That's fine.
Right? I do 90 teeth with an ounce of gold. And that's what I'm trying to get the people to understand. I'm running through ounces of gold. I'm running through zips of gold. You get what I'm saying? You get the language I'm trying to speak? Like, I'm running through this shit and I'm cooking it up in Grill's kitchen. You get what I'm saying? And the thing I want these kids to understand is that you can do this too. You can understand this game too. So what I'm doing for our community is I'm trying to show them the value of what my company does is a service. Have a Gold Day does a service for our community where you can bring me a minimum of an ounce and I'll work your gold.
What do you mean?
Yeah. They could bring you some gold.
Right.
And you could work it like you could transform into
some more money.
There you go.
But see, so I'm gonna show you our cultures. So I do this for anybody, not just our culture. And most other cultures already have gold. And they understand they ain't making no money off their gold. But the first question they asked me was, why would I take my holding power to get paper money?
That's the real question.
That's the real question. You wouldn't. You would take your holding power and gain more holding power, right? So instead of taking the cash, the other cultures take the gold.
Yep.
Right? So you bring me an ounce of gold, right? What I do with that ounce of gold is I make 90 teeth, as much as I can in 90 days for you. How you help me is I don't have to go to the refinery to buy gold. I can flip your gold, right? So once I'm flipping your gold, what I do is just say, for instance, that you get a payout every 90 days, right? So every 90 days, I give you what you put in, right? Just to show you the value of gold. So for example, you bring me $2,500 because you don't got no gold, and I sell you some of my gold, right? Mm-hmm. You give me that $2,500. We sign a service agreement that Have a Gold Day is going to work your gold for a year, right? For the first year, what we did is we did something that was promotional crazy, that we would give you 400% return on your investment.
Shit.
That's crazy.
Is that still going on?
Yeah, we got 90 more days.
That still is that
we got 90 more days, but it's so hard to get to our people's mind to understand what's really going on, that like I've been having to just sell them gold.
Yeah.
And what they'll do is they'll buy the gold thinking they can do what I'm doing.
That's crazy.
I mean, it's crazy, but we black. I mean, our culture is they're so we're so incomplete. No, we're so incomplete. Like our fathers have dropped us off. Our fathers haven't taught us a trade.
Yeah.
So what we do is we look to the next nigga for the trade, for the new trend. Now I'm making t-shirts. Now I'm making jewelry. Now I got a podcast. You get what I'm saying? That's what we do because we haven't been taught. So we pick it up off the next nigga. And since we see that he's a nigga like I am,
I could do it what he could do. Not knowing it just takes years.
Wanna be like mine.
you get what I'm saying? But it's true, but you got to get in line.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So what I do is we do this service and we give you 400% on the return because we want you to understand how real it is. You get what I'm saying? Gold don't die. So I don't know if y'all heard of J Red. He got a clothing line called Money Work. DJ J Red. And we collab. He's one of my partners in the game that we network together a lot. But we collaborated with my brand and his brand. And we put a hat together that says, make money worth gold again. Right here. Make money worth gold again. And what I'm saying is our currency is really gold. Mm-hmm. But we live in America.
Yeah, no, the dollar is failing right now.
It's failing.
Paper dollars.
Right, but the only thing that keeps our dollar strong is our military.
Mm-hmm. The dollar is now backed by people.
Right.
It's not back. It stopped being backed by gold by Nixon. It's backed by people now. You and me.
So other countries were scared to go against what America has established. But you know, you're looking in history now, and you got the BRIC, and you got people, other countries coming together to do different things.
Wait, we don't got Fort Knox? Like Fort Knox ain't a thing no more? Like all the gold in Fort Knox?
I ain't been there. Yeah, you said I've never.
Shit, it could be empty.
I've never been there. You get what I'm saying? But what I do know is that history repeats itself.
Yeah.
That was 1933 when all the gold was confiscated from Americans, right? So we got about 10 more years to see what's gonna happen. While we've been waiting 10 years, while we've been waiting 100 years, we've had Russia with Putin. And if you study the background on what he does, he takes all their profit and buys gold. So Russia is worth $600 billion in gold. He's worth $6 billion in gold.
Man.
Yeah.
Have a gold day. Shout out. We just had 30 Rich in here. We had Jim.
Oh, wow. That's my boy. Hey, Shout out 30 Rich.
Yeah, shout out 30,
say,
goddamn.
man, say, them boys there, like the youngsters are really what revived me. You get what I'm saying? Like, this dude is running circles around my generation. You get what I'm saying? And it's like, just to get to do business with him and just to get to sponsor that ring and do that ring for the dog show, that took me to a whole nother level into what I was doing. And he gets it. You get what I'm saying? He gets that we can do the same thing they do. Don't pay for the name when it's all the same game.
Yeah, what's crazy is like 30 Rich been doing it for years. And like boys be coming in like, yeah, I'm gonna sell dogs. No, bro, it's a science to this shit.
Right. And what's crazy is you say he's been doing it for years. Like 20-something early.
Yeah, no, he started nigga as a kid. He started like you when you was looking at Rolexes.
Right.
He started going around of let me look at these dogs.
Right.
Man.
Yeah,
so
man.
I say that to say, like, we've had not only 30 Rich, but Jen Lee and a couple others that
Jen Lee, yeah.
each of them have came in here and shouted out "Have a Gold Day" as they've been sitting here. I'm just curious, that name itself. Everyone plays with the name of how to come up with this and what's going to take my company forward. When you see it on a billboard in New York Times Square, how did that name come about?
We got off track, with the whole story, but I was explaining like God was asking me how was he feeding me, and I told him tattoos, and he showed me that I was just surviving out there. You just paying your bills, you just barely making it. This and that. You're not succeeding with what I've given you. And with Dr. Harrison being a mentor of mine, I changed my number to look like Mint's number. You put your last numbers as your brand.
Right.
Mine was Inky. That's my tattoo brand, Inky Town. So when he asked me this question, I really didn't understand it. So I'm trying to figure out how to be successful. How to be successful. One day I check out the number on the phone for Inky spells gold as well. So it was like he was telling me, you're gonna succeed with gold. But I didn't know how I was gonna succeed with gold. So I just got back into it. Got back going into it. And then I realized like, shit, this is dope. This is what they doing with this. They selling us dope. We the dope fiends. You get what I'm saying? And the world don't understand how to do this because it's industry secrets. Mm-hmm. And they keep us out the game because we talk too much.
Now I want to ask you a kind of a spiritual question.
Okay.
They say it's easier for a rich man to move through the eye of a needle than to inherit the kingdom of God. Now, when it comes to these finer things like diamonds and Rolexes and watches and just the materialism in the whole, how do you keep yourself grounded spiritually?
I keep myself grounded through humility. And what I mean by that is like just showing you like this just the icing on the cake.
Right.
Like that's all Earth is. Earth is icing on the cake. And we don't understand these things because we're manipulated by the people who know and who teach us. So have a gold day. Have a gold day is defining what you have to do to be gold.
Right.
You got to get through the day.
Amen.
Right? And the day is hard, is going to bring forth challenges that you don't know to come. And when you get through it, that means you're pure from that day. And what happens is you got the furnace, right?
Yeah.
The furnace, when you put the gold in it, it burns out the impurities and it takes it back to 100%. So what I'm telling you is let the day be the furnace. So at the end of the day, you'll be 100%.
Ah, man, you cold with it, bro.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So in theology school, they used to teach us ask the text questions. So I would come across texts about gold all the time. Like you asked me, Joker, you asked, wearing all this jewelry, how do you understand what's going on with yourself integrity? You get what I'm saying? Your integrity. What's going on with you? So what vexed my spirit through the text was that the floors in the streets are gold. That if you honor your mother and father, you'll get a chain of gold. So it was convicting me real bad, like, why I love gold like this then? Right? So with me asking these questions to the text, I understood what was going on. I understood why the streets were gold. I would demonstrate here, but the thing is that
Go where?
the streets are gold in heaven, right? Right? And then God don't stand up, he sit on the throne. When he looks at the floor, he sees himself. We got heaven and hell, right? And it's thy good and faithful servant that goes to heaven. The servant has to serve laying on the floor at the feet of God.
Amen.
You gotta lay prostrate. So do you think he gonna let you cover up his gold? You are the body that he sees when he sees himself. So the only reason you get casted out, and you know gold gets casted, right? So Lucifer got casted out of heaven into the lake of fire to be turned into something else, refined eternally. That's why he can't get out. He got to be refined eternally because he wanted to shine. We gold. We make up the floor. We make up the streets in heaven. And when you don't want to serve, you get kicked out and casted out to be humbled eternally in the fire. That's why David said, if I make my bed in hell, God is there with me. Because it's all his. It's just up to us. Do you want to? The difference is slavery and servanthood. A slave is someone who's being made to do something, and a servant is somebody who's willing to do it.
There you go.
You get what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So Kanye was kind of on to something when he said that.
Wait. We gonna touch on that. It was slavery was a choice,
Right.
Let's do it like this. I want to talk diamonds for a second.
Okay.
Let's go all the way through there.
Okay. Let's go.
All right, so you said something earlier. You like we weren't in the know. We didn't know about things. I mean, we were talking off camera earlier about back in the day. You would see rappers, let's just say like Cash Money, No Limit era, where diamonds wasn't as prevalent as they are today. Whether we were cool with S1s, VVS1 thing. I mean, who knows?
It just had to be a diamond.
It just had to be a diamond.
That's
we was
all.
cool with 1/6, nigga, whatever the fuck.
Right.
For you seeing where it was back in the No Limit Cash Money era to where technically they were getting off with CZs and stuff like that, but also going cheap.
CZs ain't never really made it.
Oh, because there was a Turk came in here and said that there were CZs on the diamonds that they used CZs before they got to the real money.
Okay.
That was Birdman in there.
I understand that.
To look the fact. Basically you balling, you know,
Right.
till you get there.
You make it.
Yeah. Birdman wasn't, but the guys,
Right.
you gonna fake it till you make it.
But see, this what I tell people all the time. It ain't fake till you lie about what it is. A CZ is a CZ. If I'm telling you, hey man, I got a CZ chain on, this what it is, you know what I'm saying? These CZs, I mean that. Like, what you tripping for?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? This my budget. But me saying that this is something else other than what it is what makes it fake.
Diamonds didn't look the way, or let's just say rappers' chains didn't look the way they look today. What reason do you think that is as far as from the 1997, 1995 era to 2023 where...
It's definitely technology. Like if I show y'all just behind the scenes what's going on with the technology, it's crazy. Like the technology.
Give us a little bit about what technology has changed since then as far as setting or creating cutting the diamonds?
Creating the design and the wax.
Okay.
The 3D printing.
3D printing, yeah.
All that, the CAD design, all that type of stuff, that's taking the game to a whole nother level. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And what's happened is we've also been able to clone things.
I see.
And the only reason you clone things is because things might be becoming extinct.
Yes. Speaking of extinct.
Right.
Do you feel the diamond, and I'm not saying it's going to go extinct, but let's talk
It's going
about
to cost more in a minute.
when you see something like moissanite diamonds.
Right. when you see the
lab
market,
created.
when you see the market blowing something up, the industry that is coming from blowing something up that's supposed to be from the bottom, they blowing it to the top. Past diamond tester. They telling you that it passed diamond tester.
And it does.
To put in the mind of the people that it's real.
That is marketing to.
Right.
That-
It's marketing as well. Like they say everything to put it in your mind redundantly so you'll understand it. Man, I was about to go in the box.
Yeah, no, don't go to the box yet, because there's some shit in the box. We gonna open the box in a second.
Yeah, man, but the thing is that it's so hard right now for the gemologist. And the gemologist is the person who's been to school to grade diamonds, to tell you the clarity, the cut, and the color, right? And we're going in front of them now with different pieces of jewelry that we have that we found out that we've used lab created stones in this piece that they're appraising as natural diamonds, because the naked eye can't tell the difference. That's how hard they're going with clones.
Do you have a problem with lab created diamonds?
Not at all. I don't, because it helps me fulfill a budget.
Now, I walked into Zales and they had some cluster diamond earrings flower set
Okay.
for $2,000.
Wow. What was the carat on?
I want to say 3 carat,
Seriously?
and they were lab.
Wow.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm talking about these motherfuckers looked amazing.
Right. And see,
Like,
that's the thing. with
and
the
I sat in
clones.
Zales for maybe 10 minutes contemplating
Whether to get them or not.
whether to get them or not.
Right.
Because I'm like, who gonna know?
Right.
And I guess what my disconnect was is like, why do we put so much on emphasis on a diamond from the earth versus a diamond that was just made?
we all about status. Like you wouldn't have to worry about me worrying about what you got on.
Right.
Yeah.
And like I get offended when you want to know what I got on.
Right.
Because it ain't for sale. And the thing about mine is everything go with mine. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what you asked me about.
No, so the way we questioned it was, you buy a lab created diamond, telling someone or telling your wife or fiance that you engaged to,
yeah, you out of line.
and said, "Hey, I got this
you out of
VVS
line.
diamond," and
You
then
out.
she hates you for a second, goes to pawn it,
Right.
and then finds out, oh, it ain't worth even a
But see, the
10%.
cold part about it is she won't find out like that.
How would she find out? Because don't they?
It's called the Sherlock Holmes. It's a $25,000 machine.
Right.
That costs, you got to pay for that to figure out what you really got. And it's technology. That's how cold technology is. And it's like when you cloning something, what are you going to take out?
Yeah.
You're going to take out the bad parts of it,
Facts.
right?
What I seen.
So it's no inclusions.
Yeah, what I seen in Moissanite, because I contemplated myself, like, let me buy a Moissanite little ring and see what it's looking like. It was almost too brilliant.
Okay.
It was shining too hard when the light hit.
Right.
It was.
So
It looked-
my question back is,
Go ahead.
ain't that what you looking for?
Yes. So with that being said, it is.
Okay.
But not when I walk in the room to where it's shining the hardest.
Right.
To where when someone asks me, damn,
Right.
what you pay for that? And I don't want to lie. And I tell them the truth. And they be like, yeah, it only cost me a little two bands for VVS's.
Right.
They're like, wait a minute, that's hitting that hard?
Right.
For two, like, we get caught in the questioning of someone asking, because you're right, if I don't mind telling them, bro, you know I got this for, hey, nigga, that's some $800.
Right.
Shining like that, yeah, $800. Hey, hit the test on it, you good.
Right.
I wouldn't mind if someone just said, oh yeah, nigga, where is that? But I don't think us as a culture is there yet.
We're not there yet. We don't understand that. Like I have to wear Nike.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? I have to. I gotta buy Charmin.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And it's like we are set up like that. And it was videos floating around where they were showing how to sell to our culture.
Yeah.
You got to sell it high, because if you sell it low, it's not worth nothing. it's all about status with us. Like, that's our problem. We have a status issue. We're trying to reach the status quo. And the reason we're trying to reach a status quo is because we don't have a voice.
Come on now.
You get what I'm saying?
Come on
So we
now.
trying to show each other, like, where you at? What you doing? What kind of car you got? Where you live? You get what I'm saying? And we're all trying to reach that status, but when we get to the gate of our residency, you the only one.
So let me ask you this. 50 Cent, he's doing his final lap tour. Shout out 50.
Hey,
He recently looked at Busta Rhymes and said, say, my nigga, that chain is too big.
see that I just got a problem with you worried about my shit.
That's all.
That's all I
That
got
video
a
cut
problem
off after that. I don't know what happened after that. That was my next page.
I got a problem with you worried about my shit. Like, that's a problem.
Wait.
And see, like, I'm jacker mentality.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So I'm thinking that you trying to jack me, bro. Like, that's what I feel. Yeah, like, what is you worried about me for like that, man? Compliment me or tell me you got some bullshit on or something. You know what I'm saying?
What about when Pimp C said, take that monkey shit off, you embarrassing us?
See, now when we talk about Pimp C, I was locked up with Pimp C.
Oh, damn. Oh, shit. Nigga, unlock another store.
I was locked up with Pimp C, so he just talking.
No. He has a voice.
He do.
And it
We
makes,
all do.
like,
He just
niggas have
talking.
repeated that. Like, bro, take that monkey shit off.
But he talking.
You got that funny Geneva watch.
With the Ferrari kid.
Yeah.
Saying like that.
But they did.
They did.
These niggas was wearing Genevas.
You fake it to make it?
These niggas was wearing Genevas, bro. Like, is you serious? A Geneva?
So have you had a request to ice out a Michael Kors watch?
Not yet. Not yet.
Wow.
But do they understand what do they understand his brass?
I know.
I don't know.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of even Versace jewelry is stainless steel or brass, or a lot of these Chanels and all this is not gold.
Yeah.
But they're selling their brand. They're not selling the gold. You get what I'm saying?
That Young Scooter had a song. He said, all
ain't
these
wearing
rappers
Versace
wearing
jewelry,
fake.
no. Yeah.
Like, how did you not know?
Yeah, they know. It's not that they don't know.
Yeah.
And see, so you know where the chokers come from, right? The choker Cuban,
Yeah, where they come from?
it costs a little bit more to make it hang a little longer with them diamonds in every link.
Ah, yeah. So
Yeah, like y'all don't make me a 18-inch.
let me ask you, when you walk into a situation,
You save a couple of thousand. You get what I'm saying?
can you tell what's fake and what's real off the rip?
I can. As far as a real validated diamond, I can't.
They've gotten that cold with it.
They that cold.
Damn it.
They that cold.
Are there other gemstones that are just as precious that you consider outside of diamonds?
Man, it's a sapphire that's going for $300,000 right now. Like, I can show y'all some shit like that'll blow y'all mind. So they really laugh at us in this jewelry industry. Like, they laugh at us.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because who
You talk to him.
want a bust down bitch?
When you put it like that. When you put it like that.
Who want a bust down car? Fuck you want a bust down watch for? Because we niggas. And we all about status, man. Bust that shit down. And they serious.
So when you hear somebody say use the word bust down, you get offended.
I mean, I don't want this shit, but I'm wearing this shit. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's like when you really think of it, like think about it. Like, so our diamonds that we're busting down and putting on our chains and on our jewelry is worthless.
Damn.
For resale.
Damn.
Because it's not a whole. It's not a whole nothing.
It can't be made whole?
It can't be made whole.
Damn.
It's shaped.
Yeah.
In a bag of, what we push.
Oh, shit.
Who won't shake? I be mad in the mug, boy. Like, bro, you just shook me down, man.
So when you hear someone like Ocho Cinco,
Okay.
who of course
He's telling the truth.
gets millions of dollars. He says, man, I don't like, bro, I wear CZs.
Right.
Because who's to question if it's real or not? Bro, I got the money.
I got the misconception for you, right? So you look at 30 Rich, right? You see his piece, you see all he got on, right? And just say, for instance, I did it. I didn't get rich off that. He paid for his piece. That's where his money is. The money is in the piece, not in my pocket. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's the misconception of everything. Like, the jeweler ain't rich because you got a hell of a piece on. You paid for that. That's what your money paid for.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? We get rich off of clientele. The more I do. You get what I'm saying?
So what you're saying is someone walking into your jewelry store to buy just a random Cuban link. The money is probably, that's a design that's going to be kind of throughout.
Okay.
Until you get it customized is really where your money goes, is what you're saying?
No, what I'm saying is, like, so say for instance, the $10,000 chain.
Yes.
Right? The $10,000 chain goes into the weight of gold that's in the chain.
Oh, okay.
That goes around your neck.
Okay.
That you get from the jeweler.
So where's your money coming from?
The tax.
Oh, okay.
The service fee.
There you go.
You get what I'm saying?
Run that up.
And what I understand is I don't got to make $5,000 off of you to get rich. I'm really going to stagnate myself if I worry about making $5,000 off of you. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm messing with the have-nots that I'm making $250 off of each sale 10 times a day.
Right. Right.
So why am I going to focus on the man that might come in today with this $20,000 that I'm only going to get $2,000 off of? Maybe. You get what I'm saying? I'm going to focus on the have-not.
What made you choose not to just like go a Eliante route or Ice Nick route and just build your name up to you can charge $10,000 just because that's your name and you could put that tax on there because of your name. Instead, you just focus on the smaller.
The reason why I focus on the smaller is because I knew it was something greater than what I was seeing. And it's the investment of actually buying gold. You get what I'm saying? And with me seeing that for my people, and by me able to being to help them, but what they're doing for me is they're making me stack my bread by flipping and hustling their gold.
When you see a rapper get his chain snatched and he dies, someone kills him, how do you feel about that?
I feel like he did the wrong thing.
Like,
he made a wrong decision by buying a piece and chain that he couldn't stand for. He couldn't protect it.
Do you feel someone should stand for their piece and chain, or is it just the integrity of their pride? Or
see, so the value is not in the chain. The value is not in the chain. The value is in what you stand for. If you get what I'm saying. I stand for every, like, I'm not, you can't take nothing from nobody in my family. You get what I'm saying? That's how loyal I am to my family. And your standards don't change for this reason or that reason. You got to be the same person.
I wanted to talk about when you said we don't have showrooms.
Okay.
Because I feel like that's very important, because I feel like that's how a lot of these jewelers are able to.
So watch.
Right.
They fuck with each other. Mm-hmm. They don't have a problem having meetings with each other, telling each other where they get shit from. Hey man, I just opened up this account with Rolex. They looking for other shops to funnel their watches through. But if you don't get that insight, you won't know. So therefore, you can't get that stock into your store. You get what I'm saying? And I just now, like, I'm the worst one. Like, dealing with Dr. Harrison, he showed me we hustle. Mm-hmm. And when you hustling, that means you looking at the money.
Right.
Right? And our culture looks at the money. That's why we can't get out the back of the car. Mm-hmm. That's why we can't get out the trap house, because we watch the money. What? You create a system. And the system generates the money at the end.
I guess because I understand exactly what you're saying, because I guess it's hard for us to build something and wait for it to come to fruition, because in the process of it building itself, we going broke.
Right.
And like, for instance, I've been to several jewelry stores, and I go to a jewelry store and I see a same piece that was in the last jewelry store. Like, how many of these did y'all make?
Right. So it's one design.
Right.
And the designer, like I tell my designer all the time, like, bro, just worry about designing.
Right.
We can sell your designs, bro. You get what I'm saying?
Now, speaking of designs, of course, 30 Rich came here. He had the dog pinky ring. That bitch is nasty.
Yeah, we ain't playing when it comes to design. Like I'm putting everything that I can into design.
Yeah, I'm curious because how crazy can you go with molding and designs of these diamonds and multicolored?
See, what's crazy is the ring ain't even finished.
Oh, damn.
We still got a couple more months.
Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah, he was on my line like, hey, bro, you bullshitting. Bro, you bullshitting.
What you about to have it?
Do
like
you really got the ring or what? Like, I was trying to, it's about to bark.
Right.
Wait a minute. I'm about to make the dog bark. We about to push this tail on that dog and it's gonna bark.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we got my guys, they Pakistani, and they working on the technology to put inside the dog to where you push this tail and it begins to bark.
Nigga, it's crazy because I'm seeing more people, and I'm gonna credit the rappers and social media influencers. They're getting more creative with their pieces.
Right.
I've seen LED screens,
right,
playing people's, like it's getting
videos
crazy
and all that.
Does that get you excited as a jeweler to
because,
push my limits?
What I really want people to understand is it's art. I'm a tattoo artist. I'm a jeweler. I cut hair. It's a lot of things I can do with art. I can dress. You know what I'm saying? I can put it on. You know what I'm saying? So it's just an artistic way of showing you who I am. With my jewelry, it doesn't hold any value to you. If you take my chain right now and go get 10 bands for it, that 10 bands gonna be gone, bro.
That's nice. That's right.
You get what I'm saying? But this hold value to me because this is what I'm building. This is what I'm representing. So you cannot take that. You get what I'm saying? This for my generations to come. We just established with my family, Grey Ghost Holdings Incorporated. This is a company that holds people's gold and makes it legal for us to do what we do with our baby company, Have a Gold Day. We're just here to provide a service for our community. And that's what we're trying to show the people.
Why does the chain have so much value on it? Like when you don't have a chain, when you put a chain on, everybody treats you different. What is the value in the chain? Just the chain.
I want to two-part that.
Okay.
Because I know in certain situations, certain places you go, that chain make you look crazy.
Right.
So give us where you have value at with the chain and where you don't.
Okay. So the value with the chain is to show people that you are what you say you are. It's how we tell our people that I'm not playing.
Absolutely.
I'm established. This who I am. And see, just that means stand for what you saying you stand for. It's deeper than that. Like the gold teeth is trophies.
Absolutely.
In the penitentiary, you better not get one knocked out. Because we keeping it. That's a trophy. You get what I'm saying? So it's just the way our culture upholds things. And I had one guy tell me something that was real cool, a Pakistani guy. He sells diamonds, and he was telling me how he loves the way our culture wears our gold. Mm-hmm. They put their gold in a safe. We wear our gold. You get what I'm saying? We make it fashionable. You don't gotta lock it up. You ain't gotta worry about it in the house. Y'all actually able to enjoy your gold. You get what I'm saying? And the key about that is having insurance. Mm-hmm. Cause we can't write what tomorrow may bring. You get what I'm saying? It's compromising situations will get you fucked off.
And speaking on insurance, what kind of insurance covers jewelry? Like
renter's insurance covers jewelry, and jewelry insurance covers jewelry.
And what does it cover it from?
It covers it from being lost. Quote unquote. Lost. So, don't paint no pictures of you getting robbed if you ain't got robbed. Because the insurance company gonna run you down through there. And they gonna ask you for them different reports from them different people. And then you're gonna get the stuttering and stammering, and you're gonna lose your $30,000 when you could have just told them you misplaced it.
Now,
Yeah, you gotta be honest with the insurance company because they're the one insuring you.
No, but if it
loss.
does get snatched, that's taken. Therefore, is it insured or can you insure?
No, it's still insured, but you just have to prove that.
Oh yeah.
You get what I'm saying with the insurance company.
Yeah, like you said, they're gonna put you through the.
They're gonna put you through the rigmarole to really see if that's what happened. Because 9 times out of 10, we make some crazy stories. Like I done heard some crazy stories. I think on y'all's cap.
Yeah, like listen, they came in 5 goons.
Yeah, you hear me?
Shit, man.
Like man, come on, bro.
Come on, man.
Yeah, man.
You don't need all that.
and I'm so paranoid because of who I used to be. Me and my partner, we was at a spot in H-Town, and it's like a little spot where you get the burgers at, like the little it ain't a gas station. I don't know what you call it, but
Yeah.
you go in there and get the burger, and I'm with my partner T Weezy, and I see the girls come in and they go out. I say, T Weezy, what they doing, bro? What do you think? Yeah, what they on, bro? So I'm moving around. I'm trying to make sure, because that's how you get robbed. You get robbed from uncompromised situations.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
That's how you get robbed. So you have to be very aware of what's going on around you. You have to be.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Oh yeah, no.
Because I mean, like you can put yourself in the corner where you can't do nothing but give it to them and hope they don't take your life.
That's very true.
So you got to watch the situation that you put yourself in. You know what I mean? And it's like everybody don't understand that.
Did you enjoy robbing?
Nah, not at all. It was to the point to where if I was robbing from a big corporation or whatnot, it didn't bother me. But to be robbing and stealing CD players and doing all that fucked with me a little bit because I was doing this to a lot of my peers. You know what I'm saying? It could have been one of them dudes' class I was in. You know what I'm saying? I didn't hit his car up. I'm down here at the station and got caught. He come in, him and his old man, they picking their shit up and they looking at me like, there you go, that's who took it.
Nigga from my class, nigga in the front row.
Yeah.
Now, so have you ever had a situation where you successfully robbed a nigga and he come back just flabbergasted, like you just looked at him like he just distraught, like damn, I got. But you knowing that you got him, you just see his anguish and like fuck.
Nah.
Okay, yeah, you get the hell out of Dodge.
Yeah, it ain't.
Have you?
And I done had a lot of things put on me.
There you go.
I done had a lot of things put on my name that I hadn't done. You get what I'm saying? And in turn, I fucked you off. Yeah.
Have you worked with anyone that you took some from in your previous life?
Yeah. This one girl, and I apologize like crazy. We was over her house, and you know how all the homies go over a female house and they go knock her down or whatever, and you know, you ramble and you hit them up. My partner go over his female house, we with him, and they had an income tax check there.
Whoa.
Yeah, and I took the whole income tax check. And I told my partners it was $300.
A little more than 300.
It was about 35.
Yeah, 35.
Yeah.
How'd you catch? You got a girl that looked like her and just
Say it again.
How'd you cash the check?
No, it was cash.
Oh,
It was the cash.
It was-
the cash. It was
the envelope.
It was the envelope.
damn.
It was the envelope. And I gave my partner, we got in the car.
Here's
Hey, that
50.
100.
Yeah, here's a 100.
We good. The next day, we in the hood and we shooting dice. I done lost all the money on the dice. I done shot the dice. I done lost all the money. And they turn around looking at me like, nigga, fuck you get all this money. I'm lying, nigga. My mama gave me this for back to school clothes, nigga. This and that. But I had fucked off the lick.
God damn. So what do you say if somebody came to you and said, break yourself, fool? A young 17-year-old young man that you could see yourself in that man.
Go up.
See, when I just like, I seen, when I did that just then, I seen red, bro. Like I see red. Like seriously, bro, I see red, and it's like my chain so heavy.
Come on now. Come on now.
I'm gonna take it off.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna take it off. You get what I'm saying? And I'm gonna cut something up. Just like, you get what I'm saying? Because like I don't believe everybody that hold that pistol. And then I know who I serve. And I know I'm here off of mercy. So I have to do something. I'm here off of mercy. Like I'm supposed to been gone. He just got something for me to do. You see how this guy sat on this couch and said, I'm a pastor? Bro, I'm not a pastor. But I walk like that. You get what I'm saying? I can't call myself something. You got to call me that. You feel me? So it's like, I read this verse. I was kind of like real scared of dying, like of getting killed. Like I was fucked up about that because of my oil that I put in the earth. You get what I'm saying? And the antidote to that was, I found in the word where it say, do good and no harm will come your way. Amen. So that's why these guys that sit on this couch, I do good. I'm not playing with you. I'm trying to show you the way and I'm trying to redeem myself. You get what I'm saying? I'm trying to redeem myself. I'm trying to get there. I was thinking like, damn, I'm gonna be locked up when the rapture come. And the nigga gonna be a fucking inmate talking to God like, man,
That's what you call.
I ain't caught no jack off case. I ain't caught this, that, and the next. Like, yeah, them boys down there, they gone. Like they mind ain't even they mind no more. And this PTSD and all this other type of stuff is for real, bro. And it's messing our people up. We went to jail not too long ago. I had a suspended license. We went to jail and I'm just going, I ain't been locked up in 17 years. So we going to jail. Like, y'all still doing this shit? Y'all still bringing me in this little holdover like this? It's 2023. You get what I'm saying? Like, it got to be a better way. It got to be. And I just feel like I'm put in this situation to one of those kids who gonna make that better way are gonna come. Amen. You get what I'm saying? And I can see it because just the proof, not to cut you off or nothing, the proof is that the old is dying out and the new is coming in, right? They used to have something in Fort Worth where they call it the Roundup. And that come around the end of October, early November, because the warrants, trying to get all the money for the warrants and all that, they call it warrant Roundup. So if you tell the people that you're trying to round them up, they're gonna get out of Dodge. I'm not driving, I'm not doing none of that. This new representative came in the office and told them, let's do warrant forgiveness.
That did happen.
Let's do warrant forgiveness. Fort Worth made $20 million off of people coming to pay $20 so they don't go to jail.
Come on.
So it's the different minds are out there. We just gotta feed them and we gotta find them. You get what I'm saying? That's all that is. But it's coming.
Now, what I like about your business is that you say you're working with all budgets. Like, and I like that because a lot of individuals want to know what it feel like to put that around their neck. It does something to your confidence, you know, and you don't feel like you, especially like when you go into the nightlife or wherever you go and you seeing boys with 2, 3, 4 of them boys on, he like, damn, I can't even
imagine.
You're right.
So what I do is I found out that a gym is a gym and that a gym is valuable and a gym isn't just a diamond, right? So I found out how to appraise moistenites. I found out how to appraise lab stones, and I found out how to appraise the diamond. And what it is every time you appraise it, it's marked up to retail value. So in every situation, your budget grows. So if you came in with 1,500, you just took the 4,000 with your appraisal.
You saying jewelry can appraise at different values at different times? No,
I'm saying that any gem can appraise for retail value.
Okay, yes.
So I'm saying a moissanite can appraise, a sapphire can appraise, just like a diamond can appraise for retail value.
Have you ever, or is it possible to make a jewelry rental business where you rent out jewelry and have it insured?
It's very possible. And we trying to figure it out. Because the big thing is the company don't want to insure it because we're actually letting it go. So what we have to do is we have to put a retainer or a hold on your credit card or debit card to where now we have to charge you for it. I just don't like putting people in uncompromising situations.
Right.
Because then I become the jacker.
Because boys will go into credit debt. I've seen all finance show.
Like I done seen dudes come drop 20,000 on a top and bottom flawless set and ain't got no car.
That was definitely that was in a car wreck. Look, that was that was at PPP.
Yeah.
How hard did you eat during PPP?
That's when I really got it together. And but what I'm saying,
I know it.
but what I'm saying about getting it together. So this what happened. Like I didn't have a gold day. I didn't have a gold day before the pandemic. It was just me hustling. You get what I'm saying? Me doing what I do. So when the PPP came out, I was like, shit. Cause what happened? I got a quick story for y'all too. You expose yourself.
Yeah.
If I filed for the PPP, I exposed myself that I hadn't been doing the right business for the past 20 years, right?
Right.
So you expose yourself to what you've been doing wrong. So what that did for me is it made me go back and clean my shit up, get my shit together, get my foundation right, because I had seen myself out of order. That's what the pandemic had really did for me. It helped me get back in order of doing shit the right way.
Absolutely.
You get what I'm saying? Doing shit legally. You get what I mean? So what I did with the pandemic was have a gold day, create the brand, do all that type of thing to get above ground because we had been underground for all those years.
Absolutely. What would you say is a comfortable number for a boy, somebody who wants to come in and, you know, they want to shine? Like, what is a comfortable number to spend to get something that looks good?
Everything I do gonna look good. I done showed you. You get what I'm saying?
I was in.
It's the craftsmanship you put behind it.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like just understanding your budget is like just being honest. Not to say that I'm trying to max you out when I ask you what's your budget.
Right.
I'm not trying to max you out. I'm just trying to show you what we can do for what you asking for. Because you got niggas that'll come in and say they want VVS and they budget is $1,500 for a piece. Bro, you're not getting VVS.
Yeah.
Your budget ain't big enough.
Now,
Wait.
The budget is $1,500. What are they getting?
If your budget $1,500, I can help you get some good CZs with some gold. Cause some good CZs, because the gold is what's going to cost you.
Right.
The gold is what if you're getting 10 karat gold, it's at $40 a gram right now.
man, if your budget is $1,500, that's what you need.
Wait. No, if he does come get the piece,
I think you need to stay off the ice.
No, wait. No.
Stay off the
If he
ice.
does come get the piece and some CZs is done, can he come back later and like upgrade them?
Always.
Okay, come on, man. There's
Always.
hope. Like, no.
Always. It's just a starter kit.
Yes.
Money bag, yo, taught us that. Yeah.
Oh, now.
Now, the dope boys.
As soon as you said that, I felt something. You get what I'm saying? It's just they got so much money, it's hard to please them.
Right.
It's hard to meet their expectations. And with me having issues that I got, I don't want to argue with you, bro.
Right.
Like, this what it is. And when they see it, it's just not good enough because they feel like they got the money to get exactly what they want.
But see, and this is what irks me about our people. This is what really vexes me is like, you got the money, right? And you would spend that money with whoever, said jeweler, whoever, and whatever they hand you, you just gonna be like, oh, I got it from. But since you coming to have a gold day, and my name ain't that, you wanna rush your nigga down.
Yeah, they gonna rush you.
Oh,
Ooh,
they give you the money today. They want it. They want it.
Nah, they don't give you the money today.
Oh,
They come with the deposit, the $250, and they be called, hey man, you got my design? You got my design ready? But that's a part of the game. You get what I'm saying? So I done had niggas tell me they gonna kill me.
Oh, for $250.
Nah, like, so what I mean by that is
Nah.
they tea. Just say, for instance, they waiting on their grill, right? And they grill ain't came in, and I'm having orders, and they stalk you.
Mm-hmm.
So they watch your posts, they watch your stories, and they on your ass. So nigga called me one time like, bro, you bullshit, man. Where my teeth at, bro? Like, on the cool, you gonna make me have to do something to you. I'm like, bro, you gonna do something to me? You gonna hurt me?
Mm-hmm.
He like, bro, man, you bullshit with my teeth, man. Bring me my teeth. Like, all right, bro, I got you. Don't call me no more. I'm gonna text you when they ready.
Mm-hmm.
Cause now I didn't got in mode. Like,
now we in the mode.
I'm in mode now, so it's like, boom, I'm ready. You can ask Slick and them, like, all my partners know I'm fucked up. You get what I'm saying? So now I got this shit ready and I'm about blowing them up. I'm ready. You owe me 4,500.
Yeah.
Blowing them up. They ain't responding. So they'll probably respond. And man, when they get their teeth, they jump in my arm.
Yeah.
It's like when you catch the content of it, it's like, wow.
Right.
Even 30. I'm gonna put 30 out on the line right now. I shot him the picture. He ain't really just go off like that. You know, he was like, you think it need to be a different color? Is the color just right? Because the picture don't do it no justice.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Came in. Y'all heard this new song the man got? Like, he gone. He gone, and it's like, you know, it's just like we feel like waiting on Christmas.
And you know, it's so crazy, right? Because, you know, I judge people based off what they wear, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, his ice is official, so he can't fuck me off too bad.
Right.
Because he still got to stand behind it.
Right.
If I go online and say.
Right, I'm standing behind it.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and if I'm dealing with a black man, I want to have that same patience I would have with the man who the Arab.
And see, what I understand that a lot of guys don't understand what gives me a jump start is that I understand the have-nots.
Yeah.
Are going to be haves later.
Mm-hmm. So real quick, I just gotta ask you, do you find anything wrong with buying jewelry from a pawn shop?
That's real good. Yeah. That's what
them deals are real good, I'm assuming.
Go
on, give it.
The you know, the big pushers in the game, they go buy all the gold from the pawn shop.
Yeah,
right?
It's cheap.
You know what they doing?
Busting it down.
They finna take that gold to the refinery, and sell it back. Right?
Damn.
They sell the gold back and they get a check from the refinery for the gold.
Damn.
Guess what they do? They go open up a bank account. And the bank can't ask them where they got that money from because it say it came from a gold refinery.
Free game. Shit.
And we offer that kind of service as well. Like, what we'll do is we'll work your goal. We'll do a service for you to where you can get the investment in return from your jewelry, your gold.
How important is it having an appraisal done on your?
It's very important. Like it's sad if you don't have an appraisal because you can't stand on. You gotta hold them accountable. Yeah. Hold the jewelry store accountable. We trying to put together a podcast where we do. It's called Put It on the Bible. Got this idea from Roadrunner Simo.
Shout out Roadrunner.
Yeah, that's my guy right there too. These youngsters, boy, they be on.
Man, Roadrunner really having that. He having that shit.
He a genius. You hear me? These little niggas, man, they mess me up. Like, I really get them. And, you know, he was saying, you know, put a show together where we can bring the rappers or bring the street niggas with the jewelry to the table so they can understand, not to shame them, but to put their jewelry on the line. You get what I'm saying? And then you show them what it is and what it's worth. And then when it's time to litigate, when they fuck over us, now we'll start owning them jewelry stores.
Nah, for real. Cause if a jeweler fuck you, I know this is how a jeweler fucked me up so bad. Cause we sat in the store for an hour and I talked to him about what I wanted and what I needed and what I expected. And what he did was on my receipt, custom piece.
Okay.
So since when he fucked over me, he gave me my product. I'm like, this ain't what I wanted. This is not what I paid for. But when I went to go talk to a lawyer, I showed him my receipt. He said, "This just says custom piece. It don't say
the detail.
It wasn't item."
He could try to dance with idea, like my idea of talking to you.
Right. And see, I'm so valuable in this industry that like I'm getting niggas jewelry back.
Oh.
From arbitration. You get what I'm saying? Because I've sponsored that jewelry. That's my jewelry. You get what I'm saying?
Now you spoke on earlier, we were talking on camera, we were talking about Trap Boy Freddy's piece. And you said he's been rocking the same piece for this till up until this point. And you said there's a reason for that. From your perception.
Right. From my perception, he got what he really wanted.
Up front.
He did it right the first time. You get what I'm saying? And when you do something right the first time, you ain't got to keep up with the trend. You ain't got to keep trying to upgrade and keep trying to do it anew, because you really got what you wanted and it looked good. The craftsmanship is everything. Like trap shit nice.
Now, I like that, you're spiritual. I want to ask you, when some of these dudes come in there with all this money and they talk to you about what they do and how they get their money, do you ever feel convicted to speak into their life?
I always speak into their life because I was that person and they hear me. You get what I'm saying? But it says the wicked will give into your bosom. That means the wicked is the ones who gonna bring you the money.
Oh wow!
So when they tell you they scammed the bank for $30,000, you don't quite mind. It's a bank.
I don't listen to that. Yeah, we don't ask these people questions. Yeah,
you heard him talking to his partner. Yeah, I scammed the nigga. We don't listen to shit. What you want, sir? We gonna get it made. Goddamn it, we gonna get it made.
Boy, them.
About that in the front.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, I don't play with them people.
I watched a video with Country Wayne where he walked into a jewelry store. I think it was Manhattan Jewelers. It was somebody. Icebox, where he played it like, he pulled out his money out. He said, y'all didn't treat me right when I came in here. So therefore, I ain't buying nothing. I just want to show you I got the money. I'm leaving.
Right.
Do you feel like people judge people when they walk into jewelry stores, or when you judge people by the way they look based on the money they're going to spend based on how you look at them versus what they may pull out?
My system a little different because you can't come in my store unless you got an appointment. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, for you to make an appointment, you got to be serious.
Right, you got to be serious. And I do that for security purposes and all that type of stuff. You get what I'm saying?
Because you don't want to run it to yourself.
Right. But the thing is, they understand in the jewelry store, people just come in there just to look, or you got people going in there trying jewelry on just to take pictures for their timeline.
That is facts.
You get what I'm saying? So you get a lot of tire kickers. You get what I'm saying when they come in to look for jewelry. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Because you ain't gonna get nobody spending 40, 50 every day. But they come spend that grill money every day.
Yeah, man.
Every single day.
Man.
I ain't gonna lie, that's something about that diamond grill. Even if you get that diamond grill, you could just get clean with that grill, man. You could just be fresh.
How much is a diamond grill? Just an average diamond grill?
An average diamond grill, we do specials all the time. So we'll just say a 6-piece diamond grill. 6-piece diamond grill.
Top and bottom?
SI, a 6-piece is top.
Okay.
Yeah, go top.
A 6-piece is top. So what we're gonna do SI. That's $1,500.
Come on, y'all got $1,500. That's one 2 weeks a check.
Lowest price in America.
Lowest price in America. $1,500.
Lowest retail price in America.
I know y'all niggas rents is $1,500.
And like I don't even really want to talk numbers until we get the whole promo thing down, really, because we about to push it so hard.
Yeah, Reallyfe really about to come in there.
Like we not playing. Like we finna really make these street stars. Yeah. We really finna like. See, my thing is, this is my last time saying this. All my black jewelers, tap in. Let's really link. Let's really make something happen. Let's really show our people who we are. Let's come together and make an alliance so that we can really fuck up the industry.
Are you trying to push
Like-
the Arabs out, the Vietnamese?
Well, it ain't even
not push them out, but like let's cover our own market.
Everybody has their place.
Yeah, let's cover our own market.
Everybody has their place, and our place is we're the retailer. Get out of our position. That's who I'm talking to, because we the ones who really sell it.
And that's what I was just going to ask you. Is there enough money in it for everybody?
It most definitely is, because y'all's pieces look amazing. Shout out to y'all's pieces, man.
Shout out,
I like
KD.
the craftsmanship, everything live, and you can't knock it. You know what I'm saying? And it inspired me to look at Icebox. It inspired me to look at Mozzie. It inspired me to look at all these different jewelers that's hot. Cause I learned something, and it keep that fire going. It keep that like the slick chain that he got on this jagged edge Cuban. That's a whole new Cuban that came out in this year's
that is a whole new Cuban.
Convention.
A whole new Cuban.
I think Boosie.
We ain't seen them links yet.
Boosie ran it hot at the BET Awards when he came home.
Yeah, he did. He did. What are your thoughts about Takeoff was talking about the infinity links? Do you feel like that's a trend that's going to take off?
Nah.
No pun intended.
It looked good. A lot of people doing it, but the thing that's taking off now is customizing the chain.
Cause people rather go custom than
like I got this. Like I didn't bring the artwork, but I got this chain. I'm about to have. Like the clasp is a character of me that opened up and locked.
Oh goddamn! Goddamn! He said a character of me.
Just the things we were talking about off camera. And see what this is. This spins around, but it's so heavy that I had to lock it because it'll fall.
Oh damn!
But it spins around and it has my QR code on the back.
Oh,
so this
what
is
the
actually
fuck?
my business card.
Oh my!
So what happens is you scan this and all my social media, my website, everything I do. My phone number, everything pops up right
QR code on the piece.
It's 2023. You get what I'm saying?
Get with the times.
And the big dogs, man, they watching your boy so tough. They watching me so tough, man.
I know they watching.
They starting the Cash App ring.
Oh yeah, they watch.
They watching me like crazy. And what's crazy, they tell me it don't work. Oh, we can't put your QR code on there. It's not going to pick up. I ain't asked you that. I asked you to do it.
Now, once y'all start making the Planeteer rings where the fire spits out fire and wind, water, earth, that's when you know you done made it. But I gotta ask, when you see Drake's engagement piece where he has nothing but 27 engagement solitaire diamonds, do you get impressed by that, or you feel like that's lame? There's a story behind it,
right? But
the piece itself, you're like, I'm not impressed.
I'm not gonna say I'm not impressed. It's just like, it's different levels, bro. Like, it's different levels. It's like that piece worth so much. You get what I'm saying? They understand that. And we don't understand that yet. Like, Gotti, he say he still hiding money in watches.
He said that.
You get what I'm saying? He hiding in watches. And what's happening is our street mentality is bringing us to the position that we're at today, in the maturity that we're at, in the level that we're at, to where now we understand different things that the dope game or the street game was showing us. And we're putting it into legalities, and it's growing us. Evolution is crazy. Evolution is crazy. And that's how I think we're gonna get these young cats to stop going to prison, when we show them it's unacceptable. We're not doing that no more. We starting our own businesses. And the reason I say that is because the chain gang is who shows the industry what's hot.
What is the most creative piece you feel like you've made? That QR code was a motherfucker. That's a motherfucker.
I wouldn't pick mine. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
I wouldn't
what's
pick mine.
the most creative?
He experiments on himself.
Yeah, man. Like my mind just went kind of blank. I'm trying to think of, like, I done did some. Oh man, I did one of the first heads, and my head was like 40 millimeter thick.
Made a real head.
Yeah, it was for one of my homeboys, and like that's what let me see. This was in like 2020.
Yeah.
2020. $40,000 he spent on his chain. $40,000. and he was one of the ones with the first head.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? And what happened was I did his grill first. Did him a VVS. He didn't like it. He a dope boy. He didn't like it. He went to TD and got another grill. I thought TD did a hell of a job. He didn't like it. You see what I'm saying? So I was scared that once you finish paying for this $40,000 chain, you ain't gonna like it. Right?
That is fair.
He ain't like it.
Oh,
He ain't like it. It wasn't good enough. Like that's the thing. So they it's like they find out new things and it turned them off of what they previously was on. So these Kari diamonds, have you heard of the Karis?
Nope.
Yeah,
What is that?
it's a bigger square.
A big.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's a bigger square. It's a different cut in the way they cut it to make the light hit it differently. You get what I'm saying? So it looks like a big square of baguettes all put together.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
You get what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're talking
So now he want these. Bruh,
Oh, he's undecisive.
that's what money do.
Shit.
That's what money do. But that was my favorite piece. That was my favorite piece. It really poked out, like, you know how the camera on the lens come out.
Yeah.
That bad boy was like this.
What's your most impressive piece that you ever seen, like on any artist or anybody in general? Don't say 6ix9ine.
Shout out Finesse, man.
Shout out Finesse 2 times. God damn it. He came out with the handcuffs. I'm impressed with just the thought
I'd be
behind the
lame
handcuffs.
to say, you know, what was really going on. But when I seen that, like, you know, God give people the same ideas as who act on it first.
Oh, okay. You can leave it right there. You can leave it right there.
You know
You
what I
can
mean?
leave it right there.
And then I seen just a little spring.
Yeah.
Spring got me. I'm like,
for real.
oh, they did that. They got them boys dangling.
Damn it.
You know what I'm saying? That his creativeness, I know he was drawing that in jail.
So I don't want to talk about
in that cell, he was on that.
I don't want to talk about on camera, but we gave you an idea for like our possible next piece.
I can't wait.
Ooh, okay.
Like I can't stop thinking about it.
Okay.
Like,
okay.
I can't wait.
Okay.
Like seriously,
Like
but
it could be done.
Finesse really did that.
Okay.
Finesse really did that. And we just talking about originality.
Yeah, just originality.
Just originality, because these boys is like,
Yeah, money wise.
yeah. Mhm.
Before we get out of here, I just want to ask.
Oh, we gotta get in that box.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we got to get in that box.
Okay.
Man, we just want to show the people some of your work, man. It's some spectacular shit in there.
We got Flawless right here. VS. Custom from the factory, from the manufacturers. And you know, a lot of times we just do stuff to show people what we can do. You know what I mean? Y'all, shout out to Angel Cookies.
Angel Cookies, shout out to Angel White.
They heat. This one of my favorite ones. My brother, that's my boy. The one I told y'all, like, he my big brother. He told me, he say, like, man, I want a piece made like
Rick Ross.
like Rick Ross,
Mm-hmm.
but I wanted to have all my initials on it. And his name is RTG, and that's how we did that. And what I was trying to do is, he didn't want the emeralds, so what we did was we raised the border to inset the other solitaire stones that's a little larger than the big.
To the camera, man.
So this is right here what I'm talking about, the inset. That's a different type of setting because we got the double edge to show the different size of stone. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And this at a budget of $3,000. You get what I'm saying? Did y'all see anything particular? So this is our factory. What we do is we see if we can do other things like other jewelers to see if we can make it come out.
Maybe.
This is a factory Cartier, and what we'll do with this is make this a one-of-one by busting it down like mine on a different level, so that we try to keep one-of-ones out there when it's an aftermarket.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? When it's an aftermarket, you want to let it be known that the factory didn't make this. This is actually a custom piece from a different jeweler, or your own idea. You got some that look like the zebra. You seen those? Some that got the little globe print all over it. But we just trying to stay above the curve and intuitive on different designs and everything.
Now you were showing us the 3 pieces grills from the 90s to mid 2000s to now.
Let me show you that.
Can you pull those back out for us one more time?
Okay. Shout out Big Brian. Brian came to me in 2020 when the pandemic started and was like, you still doing grills? I'm like, yeah, I'm really pushing them right now. He's like, man, I want to bust down. I'm like, bet, you want honeycomb? This is what my jeweler did. This is terrible. I could have lost my whole business if Brian wasn't my partner. You get what I'm saying? And what happened is the jeweler don't want to tell me that he can't do it. This a bench jeweler, this a diamond setter. So what he did is he did it the best way he could because he didn't know how. So what that led me to do is I'm scrolling on the internet, on Instagram, and I come across TD. And I'm on his page and I'm looking at his page and I'm seeing different diamonds and I'm seeing the different places that he going, and I found the diamond setters. And so what happened is that's how I started getting my diamond setters to do better jobs, because it's all about the craftsmanship. And what people don't understand is, did we mention about the clarity and the color?
No, color cut clarity, no.
The reason they teach us or they preach to us VVS is because clarity is only captured with a microscope. Clarity is the inclusions that's in it. That's how clear the inside of the diamond is. With the naked eye, you can't see inside the diamond. What we can see with the naked eye is color. Color starts at D, E, F. That's the whitest. GHI is next. And JKL is yellow, like what I have. So the worst white stone is really a L yellow stone. And what we do in the industry is we take something that's bad and we put a different lingo on it to make it good. So I got canary yellow diamonds to anybody else. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's the misconception of that. And the other misconception is a SI can be white because it's a DEF stone color. You get what I'm saying? So that's the game that they ain't telling you right there. And then when you get your stuff tested, you'll find out that I got a SI. You get what I'm saying? So that's what we trying to do, man. We trying to educate our community. We trying to educate our community in a major way, to where we show them that we ain't to be messed over.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? And then we can start gaining our wealth back and our position back. And like what y'all guys are doing, man, just watching you guys push this and bring other entrepreneurs on, from the trucking companies to all that type of stuff, like that's all the kids need to see.
So appraisal wise, what we're looking at on camera with the box on your neck and all, watch, ring, what we looking at? monetary wise? How much money we looking at right now?
My jewelry appraised for a little over like
$20.
No, I'm just saying.
I don't give it to him.
We buy it at cost.
Okay, yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So I'm buying everything at cost, and what I'm doing is upping the ante. You get what I'm saying? I'm just upping the ante, and what I'm doing is I become the display.
Amen.
Last month, I think I sold like 4 watches off my arm. That's how we, black jewelers, like I think I heard that. I think I heard that from another jeweler.
Yeah.
Like, that's how we sell our jewelry. Because the nigga wanna, now how much you want for that watch? How much I can give you for that watch? Man, go on, come on, man. Come on, 3,000. Come on. You get what I'm saying? Come on. So that's how we gotta do stuff. So we gotta put it on, like literally. I think I brought a Cuban up here. You get what I'm saying? It's just like, we gotta sell it off of us because we don't have the actual showrooms.
Hey man, you look damn good, brother.
Thank you, man. Thank you, man.
Hey, you got any shout outs?
Man, shout out to you guys, man. Reallyfe Street Stars for sure. Shout out 30 Rich. Shout out Jen Lee. Shout out my boy Rainwater for putting me out there as the man. I done got so much feedback from being the best jeweler in Texas. Yeah, man. Like I appreciate all that. And it's like, you know, just all the hard work paying off and you know, just staying consistent, doing what I'm doing. I just want to, you know, shout out the community, let them know, like, come fuck with us. Like we really gonna bless your game. My boy Crook Count Up, shout out to him.
Yeah, shout out free Crook.
You know what I'm saying? Free my boy, because you know we created something. Like that's what Meadowbrook all about. We stand on building something for the next man. Mm-hmm. The office still up and running. Y'all go run the studio up. Y'all go run his mixtapes up. Go check him out. Crook Count Up, write him, drop a line to him. Hey man, we 29 business for real, and we really on some.
So are you a part of the?
Yeah, I'm MUG.
Oh, okay.
All day long. Yeah, I'm him, man. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, man, I'm friendly mug now.
Okay.
I ain't mean mug, so I try to, you know, stay off that. You know, he big 29.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Then it's like you gotta wait your turn.
Yeah.
And I love how Crook took this era and really like showed these boys like we still out here, we still can do it. And the ones coming after him, like the shop still rolling, the office still up and going. The gym still up and going.
Yeah, I mean, he was killing that gym.
You know what I'm saying? And we stay in the hood to let the people know we ain't going nowhere.
Amen. And for anybody who want to get in contact with you for any business ventures, just, you know, work with you or just get an understanding of the education. I don't know if you're doing that for people, but like just to get an understanding, how would they get at you? Oh
man, we got a course called Grills Kitchen 360. Where we teach you how to make a grill from A to Z. We got grill runners that run a bag. You take your backpack of like, you get 12 impression kits and you get to run it up. You know what I'm saying? You come back with your molds and we do your grills for you. We got so much, all you gotta do is just tap in, have a gold day. We got franchise in the box. We just trying to turn the city up. Like we trying to let you know like, this is real dope.
Absolutely. Man, we just want to thank you so much, Mug, for coming in. Dr. Mug.
No problem.
For coming in and sitting down talking to us. It was a pleasure, man. It's always great to see a brother like yourself educated, knowing what he really doing and trying to give back to the people, man. We don't shop with our people enough.
And now let me touch on that before we leave out of here, man. Like we really preaching black business, right?
Really preaching.
We really preaching it. We even got Amy Witherite.
Oh, wow.
And other people like that preaching black business. Because you can call right now into the radio station and she got scholarships. She giving $2,500 to black businesses. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What the black business is doing. Where we putting our money. Because it's the cycle of the money.
Right.
So if I go to a black business company and I put my money in it, I expect a black company to put the money back into something black.
Amen.
And we got to make sure that happen. And I'm trying to be one of those business owners that actually does more for my community and puts more back into my community.
Hey, and Dr. Mugg, that right there is what makes you a real life street star.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Dang. That's what's up. Salute